back.
Welcome back,
y'all.
everybody.
Welcome back.
So another week in the books.
Yep.
So how do we feel about? We'll get straight into the football. How do you feel about the the Cowboys?
Cowboys game.
We lost to the Panthers, so
Dog. I thought your defense was going to do something. I had them for fantasy.
we
and
did
they
lose
failed me.
to the field goal. We should have never gotten to that point.
No,
No,
shouldn't have got that.
no,
We
it
should've-
should have been on paper. That should have been a blowout.
100%. And I don't even know. Were we there? We're not their first one. We're their second one.
Second
Their
win,
second
yeah.
one,
Yeah.
which makes it worse
It makes it worse.
because we felt like we had so much momentum and excitement going into this
Yeah.
game, and the problem is it's like this is the half of the season we needed to win the most of the games.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
win as much as we can.
And
Absolutely.
Eagles got demolished, which
Yeah.
means like that was our chance to benefit from their
Yeah.
loss because we would have been tied.
Yeah.
We would have been tied for first. Now we're tied for second still, but with the Giants.
Which is
Yeah.
that is not where
Which is
we want to
devastating.
be at all.
Well, what is Commander's record? Do we know? Are they second actually? Or are
they
they third?
lost yesterday, right?
Because they lost two, but I don't know what their record is.
Well, we can check that up for you. But yeah, that was rough watching there.
Because we
Like,
might be just tied for third and fourth, but it's devastating.
yeah, that was rough.
And we play the Commanders next week, which I think if we beat them, then we'll be in a
But
good
the
spot.
Commanders are coming off a great win, though.
I know.
Because they won, right?
Bears
Yeah.
won by 1.
Oh, that's
Oh, Bears did
Oh,
win.
that's
That's right.
right.
The field goal.
And
That's
they
right.
are statistically they're the only team since like the '60s or something to go back-to-back games with the same exact score.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah,
What an odd stat.
yeah,
And there's somebody out there being like, I knew it!
yeah. I just saw this
I
earlier.
had it.
Apparently,
He's
there
been
was
waiting this whole time.
no, there was another game back in like the '60s or something. It was like 6-7 or something like that for 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
and then
Which 6
they-
to 7 seems like it.
I forget if it was like the same score. Yeah. But then this one was 24-25 back-to-back
Interesting.
weeks. It's
Wow.
yeah.
So here's the good news for the Cowboys, right?
Okay.
We lost to a very gnarly duty team,
Sure.
but everyone in our division lost. Well, the Giants won, which is
The
like so.
Giants,
Now,
yeah.
so now Giants are just on the same level as us.
Right.
Yeah.
So 4-2 is Philly, 3-3, 2-3, 2-4.
Yeah.
So we're still beating the Giants, which is good. If we beat Washington next week, that puts us tied for second.
Yeah.
And I don't know who Philly plays, but either way,
Vikings are playing Philly next week.
Are they?
Yep.
So can your Vikings do this, please?
Dude, I don't
Yeah.
know. The
Follow
way
the
that
script.
the way the Philly's been playing, there's a chance. But with our quarterback situation, I still don't know.
I know.
I still couldn't give you a straight
Do
answer.
we have a solid answer on that?
Nope. Because all right. So the Wentz is his arm is sore, but
My arm's sore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
From
From
what?
What are you talking about?
From his 1.5 seconds in each pocket.
Yeah,
That's from what.
Well, maybe. But y'all just had a whole bye week.
Oh yeah. Okay. So that's the thing. So they're expecting him to have
Okay,
gotten
okay.
better from that.
That makes more
That's
sense.
the
Okay.
expectation.
Yeah, do some yard work.
Yeah,
you know,
and then they're
trains.
saying JJ's ankle should be better, but I don't know if they want to go one way or another. Yeah,
I'd rather keep Carson.
I'd rather keep
Okay,
Carson Wentz
yeah, I'll
as
say
well.
you're the coach, so you keep
100%.
Carson.
I mean, Carson
100%.
can't run. JJ might be able to run a little faster, but
No, but Carson
can't throw, so-
No, exactly. But again, JJ's only had
Devastating.
2 games?
yeah, no,
in
but
2 years.
really,
Poor guy.
not his fault.
No.
but
This was
his time to
unfortunately,
shine.
Yeah. But the NFC North is as tight as it possibly can be. So, like, Green Bay is technically 3-1, only 3-1-1, only because they have a division win. Detroit's 4-2 and below them.
Yeah, Detroit losing
And then-
was good for Minnesota.
Yeah, 100%. And then
And Chicago's alive.
3-2 and 3-2. Yeah.
I remember us
That's-
a few weeks ago talking about how they were 0-2.
I saw a meme earlier today, and it was The Office where they're doing the Mexican standoff, and it was all of the NFC North teams.
It's so funny.
It's just such a tight game. Just it really is, because like the Vikings and the Green Bay are both ones with the division games. Yeah, so it's crazy how close this is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, our teams are just fighting for life. But,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
at least y'all, like, at least in your division,
Yeah.
like, they're good teams. Like, it's
Yeah.
all good teams fighting for the
Yeah.
number one spot.
Yeah.
Ours is just being like, can we just get there? Like,
That's
Right.
it.
can we just not lose to
which has been
Panthers?
our.
Historically, that's the NFC East, though.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Or the NFC East is historically up until Philadelphia won their Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Really, up until the year before, that was kind of y'all's
Yeah.
whole thing of just like there was the consolation prize. Okay, you guys participated. One of you guys gets to go
One
into
of
the
us gets to
playoffs.
go. We'll lose first round. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's so devastating is I look at it and I go, okay, like, our offense is playing as good as they could.
Mm-hmm.
Our defense is what
Yeah.
stinks at the moment. Like, they're so inconsistent where it's like, even with Micah, I go, I don't even know if you'd make that big a difference because it's like little.
Yeah.
Well, and it's because our pass defense is just non-existent, and Micah is no part of it.
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
especially not in the deep ball.
Yeah.
Like
But
they show so
yeah,
many
but he
times
could
where
help disrupting some of that pass though.
just close the pocket faster.
Yeah.
But still, when you have like just straight routes, just not being covered.
And then you're forgetting how to tackle those
Yeah.
as soon as
Like,
you catch us.
woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So
I think we'll just slide down his legs.
Yeah.
No.
and I mean,
brutal.
it's a problem. It's a real problem. And backs are hard to find. Cornerbacks are just
Yeah.
and like good safeties and everything.
Mhm.
It's rough. It's rough out there. So I don't know that Micah would have made that big of a difference.
No, I just want us to make wild card. Let's get
Yeah.
there. Let's get
Right.
there, and let's prove we can win a round.
Yep.
I mean,
Because-
divisional standings, it looks a lot better though. Like, or conference standings, I should say. So, for the NFC anyway, Tampa somehow 5-1 is incredible
Oh yeah.
at that point.
That's
But-
wild.
Good
Yeah.
Troy Baker.
But then you have Green Bay underneath at 3-1, San Francisco 4-2, Philadelphia 4-2. Everything is very, very close as far as that goes. So really, you guys are only two games out of second place as
Yeah.
it stands.
So I'm like, we beat a divisional
Yeah, like your
opponent.
divisional games are going to be what's crucial.
Philly
at this
loses, and
Mhm.
Giants just
Yeah.
threw it the fluke.
Yep.
Hopefully we can
Like-
sneak in. I just want to sneak in.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Draft some backs with all these.
Yeah.
All these.
When's
draft.
deadline?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because it's different than it is for basketball. So I'm trying
It's
to think.
definitely different than basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know when it is, but
It's
I don't
coming
know
up.
if we're making any moves. I don't know. Who
You never do.
But we're notoriously bad at making moves.
Yeah.
Notoriously.
Just gonna run with what you got right now.
That's Jerry's way.
That really is.
November 4th.
Okay.
So
November
it'll be here before we know it. But
Yeah.
but
It's
2 weeks,
so yeah,
3 weeks,
coming
yeah.
up a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I watched that game the whole time going like, okay, they're about to scoot ahead. They're about to scoot ahead.
Yeah.
And it just
Yeah.
kept getting closer and worse and closer. And I'm like,
I
what?
still can't believe the Giants beat out the Eagles.
Dude,
Like,
and-
that was insane.
in brutal fashion.
Yeah,
like
like
it was crazy.
dude, Scatterbill was going off.
You called it.
My
Like
guy.
that
My
has
guy.
been going like that
I'll
was
tell
the
you-
best take you possibly could have given.
That was the best one. I woke Caleb Williams up by talking crap, and I called.
You called Scatterbill up, and he's now the talk of like the NFL.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
He's crazy. Have y'all seen the video of them walking like through the tunnel?
Yeah.
And he's got his helmet on, and he's just banging his head into the wall.
Do we know if he's okay?
Dude, him and Dart are what they call the creatine brothers.
Yes.
He's just nothing but protein.
It's awesome.
He's just that protein brain. And
Oh
he's
my
just
gosh,
having a-
it's hilarious.
It's so good.
Yeah,
But
it's
he
so
is
fun.
really good. I mean,
Oh
I
my
think,
gosh, yeah.
Again, if you can avoid the concussion protocol at all costs.
I
it'll be
mean,
fine.
hey, he's doing a good job so far. Or at
nobody
least-
can tell if he's concussed. 'cause
Again,
he's
yeah.
so,
That's
like,
true.
wild
Yeah.
all the
That's
other
true. It's
time.
kind of like how nobody knew if Gronk was because
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
just like no matter how he acted,
he
you're like,
just is that way.
Yeah.
you're like he just is CTE. Like he just is
He was
born.
born with it.
You don't know if his eyes are his pupils are dilated because the smelling salts are just him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like Bruce from Finding Nemo. He's just like,
What's crazy about Scatterbo, he's not a big guy.
no, that's what makes
he's
it better.
dude, but he's stocky though.
He's
Like,
definitely stocky. Like you tell. Like
Yeah.
he's definitely like stocky and good frame and everything.
Yeah.
But you see like Derrick Henry running stuff.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you're like that makes sense.
Yeah, DK Metcalf takes off like, sure. You know? But then you see little Scatterbo just scurrying through.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
I
how
mean,
tall is he? How tall is he?
he's
5'11".
5'11", 215. Like,
Yeah.
that's
But you
still, but all muscle though.
I mean, I could pay you as much money as you wanted. You could find me 12 backs right now in the
Yeah.
NFL at that height and weight
yeah.
who can't do what he does.
No, absolutely not. Just
That's
way,
the problem, like-
although, but I mean, look at his head. He's built like a brick, though.
Oh, he's built like a
just
brick.
everything about
Yeah.
him says I'm going as a sledgehammer through everything.
Well, when you warm up by just banging into the wall,
Yes.
there's nothing.
flattens everything
Yeah,
out.
there's nothing people can do to stop you.
Yeah, no, you're right.
At that
You're right.
He gives me the vibes of like they're looking for him, like Cam. They open up a room and he's just at a table with freaking like meat.
Yeah.
like he has a plate of like legs and just like steak, and he's just eating.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I think of Thad from.
Oh, absolutely.
Blue Mountain
From
State.
Blue Mountain
Like,
State.
If he's Thad, like in real life, which obviously I don't know,
Yeah.
but if he is, that would fit.
You're like, that's
I'd
a
be,
win
I'd
right
be
there.
down for
He's
that.
he's only a defensive man, right, Thad?
Thad, I think so.
Yeah.
In the show. But
Yeah.
That's
But
that
still,
like,
yeah.
that like personality.
Or he's a lion of one way or another.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
I
funny.
think that's hilarious. But
Yeah.
that's a complete everything. Every
Just
quote you hear
dude
from
bro.
him too is just
Yeah.
loud, obnoxious. Well, not even
That's it.
obnoxious, loud and
My claim to
energetic.
fame.
Yeah.
My claim to fame.
So here's the
I
good.
stood on the same court as him in 2K.
Hey, there you go.
playing like online 2K.
Yeah.
And so all of the football players have a little football above their head.
Really?
And it says their name.
Interesting.
And so it was like you could see the football on the thing. And so, we went over to play, obviously. Cam Scatterbo plays a center.
That's cool.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it was cool.
Huh.
It was cool.
So is it like on 2K that they just give you, like, if you are an actual like NFL player, it'll show
NFL, NBA, singers, like entertainers.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I remember, was it Overwatch or something like that? That Luca was playing.
Luca actually was really good.
He was good.
Like top 1,000.
Absolutely, yeah. But there was that clip of they're like, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" "Oh, I'm a basketball player." I'm like, "Really? Like semi-pro?" Like, "No, I'm a professional." "Really? What do you play for?" "Oh,
Which is so funny because you wouldn't.
Yeah.
In a game like that, I would never expect. I always I don't know, just some random dude sitting in a basement or something, but.
But it seems like there's a lot of those guys that are like top level, like
they're
players.
Well, think about it. You're ultra competitive.
You get a lot of time in your hands.
You have to rest for large amounts of time, but you don't want to just sleep all day.
Reflexes are top tier.
Yeah, and then let's face it, I can only imagine that. Although we all think it's really cool, being at the top with all that money also is probably very lonely.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's like you're just chilling at the house.
Yeah, because you can't just go, "Hey, I'm going to go hang out down the street at the mall."
Going out is a pain in the butt.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, either I'm going to spend $5,000 to get there.
Right.
I'm going to take the blacked out Uber XL.
Yeah, your security guard,
yeah,
your
all
people.
that.
Yeah.
Saying, you gotta bring
order everything in the house. I can sit my butt on this couch and I can play 2K for a few hours.
Keeps you out of trouble.
Yeah. 100%. And now they make money. Now you got like Kyrie streams now, and
that's what's wild too. A lot of them in the streaming world,
rolling the money in just one after the other.
That'd be cool.
Well, because a lot of them now, because the world's so different, like they need to use their name value while they still have it, to set up a life after their profession.
And it used to be like player endorsements. I got the Nike deal, like Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Lifetime Nike deal. Colin Kaepernick got a lifetime Nike deal.
Yeah. LeBron Nike.
Well, LeBron got all of them.
Yeah.
Jordan, obviously, but now I think they're probably doing more so the brand name of my name, where it's just
licensing the name out while it's still good.
It's just my name. That's what it is. I do things and people watch me.
I don't blame him. Like Kyrie, I mean, he got on the train when things were getting weird.
So that's how they're making all the podcasts and stuff too.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
you got Paul George makes podcasts instead of practices.
It's like Paul George at this point just needs to be a podcast.
Yeah. Podcast Pete.
He sits and his mic like stops working. He's like, nothing works.
I mean, Draymond's the same way though. He doing analytics while his team is eliminated from contention.
Oh, the game will end, and then he's like in his hotel room.
Dude,
and you're like,
next hour.
I don't understand
that's the part where I go like, bro, you got eliminated from the playoffs, went to your hotel room, and instantly started recording your loss.
Yeah.
And you're like, I just didn't play well, and you're like, bro, you didn't even say. Hey,
and then he's talking smack to other teams that are still in.
That was the part that got me. What was he? He was on NBA on TNT.
Yeah.
And he's like talking trash about Jokic.
Yeah, he's talking to Kat.
To Kat. Yeah. You're right. That's who it was.
Oh, and Rudy too.
Oh, well, everybody hates Rudy.
Well, but but specifically though, he was like talking smack to both of them.
We'll look past that. Rudy, we don't like Rudy. Okay.
I've got hopes for him this year. I got hopes for him.
I hope Rudy does well. Did I send you all the video of Rudy before the NBA?
Don't think so.
I don't think so.
He was like Victor Wembanyama, dude. He was like shooting threes and he was like fading and all this stuff. He gets to the league.
Stops.
He can't even catch the ball.
Oh no! I think there's two Rudys. There's the pre-COVID and post-COVID.
Nah.
Because before he was Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
And then he did that dumb thing with the microphone and got COVID, and then it was just like he turned into a joke, and I think it got in his head. I think it messed with him, and I think it just got worse from there. His teammates didn't want to be around him, like nothing.
Y'all are supposedly trading Julius Randle.
Really?
You better.
Oh my gosh.
You better.
I mean,
he's not gonna help you.
No, at this point he had his run, and we'll see. Again,
he disappeared in the playoffs. He deloaded. It's like you get him.
He does
great. Yeah. I guess Cat too is your star, but like it just. They did so good during the regular season, and even the first round it was pretty solid. And it was just like they all disappeared.
Yeah.
Like Cat.
It was everybody though. Just like they couldn't shoot worth their lives at that point, and so everybody forgot how to shoot. You know, that was it.
I think what their problem is like they scrap in that first round. They really won in that first round, and then by the time they get to the second, it's like either a 6 or 7 game series.
I mean, going to 7 versus Golden State was rough.
That is rough.
And then instantly flying to the next city and being like,
was it 7 or 6?
I think I went 6.
But either way, it was a long, hard
series.
game for sure.
Long series for sure. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for basketball season. We're just a few weeks out.
I've been watching preseason just so I can get to see what my noobs are like.
October 21st.
Yeah.
Y'all have that one dude who can dunk out of his shoes.
Dude, we have a couple good centers. We got a couple of those newbies.
You need some centers.
We traded for I feel good. I feel better than I did when I found out we were losing all of our players. Let's just put it there.
Yeah.
Like when Tatum hurt himself and we got eliminated and we just instantly lost like half our team.
Yeah.
I was like, this is going to be brutal.
Yeah.
But watching a few of these games so far, because it's only been 3, but like watching them, I was like, okay, I know this won't be our team fully, but like seeing what I have, I go, okay, I know we can go in there and still scrap.
Yeah.
And then Tatum's looking like he's going to be back before we know it, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Now, if we can stay in if we can be in playoff contention, like leading up to his return, that'd be great. Because then it's like if he can come, like, because then you can prolong it.
Right.
Like getting back to the playoffs versus where he's fighting for a 10th or play in. Like, don't bring him back for a play in.
Yeah.
Like, if we're in the top 5 or so, bro, rest him until the playoffs.
They're lining Cooper Flag up at point guard.
Are they really?
Yeah. It's gonna be Cooper Flag, Clay, PJ, 80, Lively.
Interesting.
Our smallest player is 6'7".
That's crazy.
Or like 6'6", whatever Clay is. I know he's a relatively.
No, I did have something. There's a whole list of people crazy people that aren't on a roster yet.
I'm really surprised.
And probably will not be.
I've seen this.
So we'll start off. So Marcus and Markieff Morris.
That makes sense.
Well,
one of them's in jail.
Some of these are a little older.
I was going to say Morris is a player development coach now.
Okay. So some
Marcus.
of them, so some of these might just be a
Markieff
little older.
just
This is from Bleacher Report. So some of these might just be they moved on to other things.
Yeah, they moved on. Yeah,
but
he's a PD now.
Yeah, so there are some noticeable names though. So Horton Tucker.
Horton Tucker plays for Faber Minor Unic.
Okay.
In the Italian league, I believe.
Okay.
Yep.
Poor Mac McClung. He's just in limbo because they were like, we need you just to dunk, kid.
That's it.
We need you to dunk.
Yeah.
Fultz.
Markel.
Yep.
Dude, so sad.
Because here's the thing, some of these guys, I'm like, y'all can go to a crappy team. You know what I mean? Like,
they'll get an overseas option, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, if you take Markel Fultz and you put him in any league that's not the CBA, he'll be MVP.
Yeah.
That's true. Get some money and actually be the best player.
LiAngelo Ball.
Which makes sense.
He's a rapper now.
Yeah, which makes sense.
He's going for that money now.
At this point,
he was the less of the brothers.
Oh, for sure.
DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, which I get.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
getting some of those gold over the hill.
Because he could be like somebody's Udonis Haslem and just be like their big guy who can teach some of these newbies. But
JaVale McGee.
I sent y'all about him. MVP of Taiwan League. I think he averaged 27, 10.
That's right.
That's
he was going nuts.
Dude, he's like Magic, like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar out
That's
there.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like
he's putting up some numbers, so good for him on that one.
Yeah.
Patrick Beverley.
I'm surprised, but not surprised.
No.
It's like because he's. I would say for his defense, I'm a little surprised.
Sure.
But if you want somebody to score,
no, he's not at all. What's funny is that I saw a clip of him and I forget who else he was talking to. It was another former Wolves player, and he had mentioned they were talking specifically about how the Wolves were doing at that point, and they're like, "What do you think they need right now?" Honestly, could be you and me. And we're everybody in the comments were just roasting him, going, "If they needed you, they would have kept both of you."
Yeah, that's horrible, dude.
DeMarcus Cousins.
I think he's done.
Is he done?
I think he's done. Yeah. He had a rough go after that ACL.
Yeah.
Because he went to was it before the Lakers that happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know he was with the Lakers.
He was on
the year before or the year after they won the title.
It went from New Orleans because he was NOLA, and then he was. Where did he go after that? Did he go to? Or no, he was Kings.
Kings.
Excuse me, Kings.
Yeah, Kings. Then New Orleans.
It was Kings.
And
then he went.
LA.
Well,
or LA.
Didn't he spend time in? I want to say he spent time in the Bay.
I think he did.
Didn't he?
But he didn't play it.
Yeah, I was like, I think that was his injury.
So his
let me see.
So Kings, Pelicans, Warriors in 2019, then Rockets, Clippers, Bucks, Nuggets, and then that's where he went to Guambayano
he didn't.
Wait,
he didn't play for the Lakers.
Yeah, that's where he went overseas.
JaVale McGee played.
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking JaVale.
Yeah,
but no, Dwight Howard. You're probably thinking
Dwight.
Yeah,
same.
Yeah, same because he went to the Rockets as well for
except he went Lakers and then over to Rockets instead. And so then
get DeMarcus out of there.
Yeah. Then Bol.
Dude, who's the one that talks about him all the time? Is it Shaq? Someone talks about him all the time.
Yeah, let's talk about because he really should theoretically be on a team.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you think about it, 7'3", can handle the ball, can shoot from very, very far, and is not bad at defense, right? I mean, he's not bad. Who else are we describing? Victor Wembanyama. Now, is he as good as Wembanyama?
No, but for a guy that tall, half of Wembanyama's blocks are just him standing there doing that.
Like he literally,
yeah, when you're that tall,
he's just there. He covers all of the airspace.
Yep.
And you see his Nuggets highlights. Was he the 7th man on the roster? Sure, 8th, maybe 9th. He should be on the team.
Right.
He'll probably get picked up somewhere. If not, he will go overseas and quite literally.
Right.
Oladipo. How old is he? I feel like he's been around a while too. Like
I want to say I'm gonna venture a guess like 32, 33, but I don't know that.
Because I don't think he's old as it seems, but I feel like he's been around.
33. Yeah.
Okay.
Good call.
Yeah, he had that 1 year where he was it, and then it was a hamstring, right? He tore his hamstring, or did he tear his MCL or something? I remember he had a really bad injury right after his like breakout.
Averages 10 points a game.
He had 1 year where he was, what was it? He was considered the best shooting guard since Kobe. D-Wade.
Yeah, that's like he had some
as far as all around game. Like I know people are gonna say like James Harden. Oladipo had the steals title. I think it was all defense that year, and absolutely destroyed pretty much all of them.
I mean, 2021 he averaged 21 points.
His knee, so quad tendon. That's what it was.
Oh, it was quad tendon. I knew it was some.
Yeah.
Some,
Still, oof.
Yeah.
I think he's still. I mean, I don't.
Nah, he's not coming back.
No.
Yeah.
I think I see it here. He signed as of last year as a sports analyst.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, when he did try to have a comeback, and he kept re-injuring the same thing. So it was just.
That'll do it.
Or if it wasn't that one, it was like
something.
It was something he was using to make up for that.
Yeah.
And so he had a real hard time.
Cam Reddish.
That's surprising.
And Jahlil Okafor.
All right, you talk about good takes. I called Cam Scatabo.
Mm-hmm.
I was such an Okafor fan. He came from, was it Kentucky Wildcats?
I think so.
Am I right? Maybe. I think it was one of those big name teams.
Okay.
And I could have swore he was going to take the NBA by storm. I thought he was the next big thing. I talked about him all the time. I wanted to order his jersey. Duke.
Yeah, that's what it was.
With what's his name, Coach K.
Yeah. So he's in Hokkaido right now.
Yeah. So I busted so hard.
You tried to call it. T.J. Warren. He's done.
Yeah, he looks like Unk in that photo. I don't even know who that is. So.
Dude, at 18, he was 30.
Yeah. Let's see here. Montrezl Harrell.
Okay.
He had a really good year as a bench player. I think he could find it.
Yeah, and now here we go. Ben Simmons.
Okay, bro. There was a rumor that Boston was going to sign him, and I almost flipped my shit. I was like, "There's no way."
Better not.
No, there's no way.
There's nothing that he.
Because what is he going to bring?
No, nothing anymore.
Yeah.
Nothing there.
Russell Westbrook.
I'm a little surprised by that.
I'm surprised no one's picked him up yet.
Yeah, because he played good for Denver.
Yeah, he played good. I don't think Denver offered him anything.
No.
I don't think he wants to play for the vet minimum. He could, and he has a standing offer from, I believe,
something overseas.
Hope Patel or whatever it's called. I don't know.
It's something where I saw it.
And I think they wanted to offer him the most money they've ever offered a player
but
in
isn't
that
that
league.
Still league minimum?
But dude, it's like $4 million. It's like it's not even his league minimum in the NBA.
But that's the thing. I don't think anybody wants to pay what he thinks he's worth.
I don't think it's money.
His agent thinks he's worth.
I don't think it's money. I think he wants to be the guy again.
He's never going to be that guy, though.
Yes, he is. In EuroLeague, he will be that guy.
In EuroLeague, sure.
He could go.
He should go over there. I mean, honestly, because one of the biggest things he's always talked about when he was in LA was his family and stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so I know he has young kids. So I could get if he doesn't want to do it for that reason.
Which is probably the.
Yeah. But I heard the rumor was that he might go back to OKC though as well. And join up with them to try to come back forward.
He's like, hey, y'all want a title? You need a bench guy?
Need a little help.
Again, so if he can swallow his pride on that one, that would be a decent fit though, right there.
Go home.
Yeah. I mean, if he wants to come out and be a hustle guy.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll be honest, he embraced it in Denver.
Yeah,
he was about it.
Go
I will
home.
come in. I will foul hard.
Yeah, he's that sixth man to just go big and go home. Yeah.
It'd be kind of poetic. He goes home as just
and he finally gets the other title.
Gets a back-to-back title.
Yeah.
And he wins his first one.
Yeah.
It's one of those if he joins a team, cool. If he doesn't,
dude,
cool.
Yeah.
If he gets a title, no offense to Russ, if he gets a title and it's him and KD are the only two off the trio with a title, that's weird.
That would be interesting.
That's going to be... I would love to see those reunions.
Yeah. And then lastly, Isaiah Thomas, poor guy.
He's done.
Oh, he's definitely done. I mean, he's had a long career, a very long career.
I'll always have a soft spot for him because he did really well in Boston. Yep. But the thing is, it just went downhill once we traded him. We ruined him.
Yeah, I was going to say, y'all ruined him.
Was he on y'all's championship team or no?
No. We got him a few years after.
Yeah.
And he was... The problem is, I think Boston wanted to build, around Avery Bradley and Jeff Green, and we had
Big
Jared
baby
Sullinger
twin
for a little
babies.
bit. Like, we had guys that Boston kept wanting to be the star,
right.
and then Isaiah walked in there at like 5'1" and was just like dominating, and they're like, guys, we can't do this.
Right.
So they kept him for a couple years, and I think because he showed value,
Sure.
and then they're like, we gotta trade him.
Yeah,
Like,
once that hip stopped the
Yeah.
speed, there's just nothing you can do.
No.
Like, you're not going to be 5'8", and
'Cause
you're
that's-
not going to guard.
As a short point guard, that's all you can do. You have to hope that you're fast and that you can scoot around. That's about it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's like a height minimum. Now, the only person who gets away with it really is Chris Paul,
Yeah.
where he's not a scorer.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good defender for his size. I will give him that.
But he's nearing the end though too.
Oh, he's for
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
And I think he said this is last year.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he.
I hope he gets a ring.
I think
I
he
don't know where
officially
he is.
announced it.
Who's
He's
the
back
shor-
in Clippers.
Who's the shortest guy in the league now? This is what I want to know.
That's a trivia question I should know. I mean, active?
So Yuki Kawamura.
He plays for
the
Denver
Bulls.
Nuggets,
No, for
right?
the Bulls.
What? Did he play for the Denver Nuggets?
5'8". Let's see.
5'8" for Chicago Bulls.
Yeah. He's a little crafty passer. I've seen his highlights.
yeah.
I could have swore
That's
it was
hilarious.
the Bulls.
Now the all-time is Muggsy
of
Bogues.
course.
Yeah.
Hello,
5'3".
Yep.
And then you got
I
Spud
forgot how
Webb,
short he
Nate
was,
Robinson.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a little dude. He was like 5'8". He played for the Suns, and he scored. I think he had like a 50 or 60 point game where he was just killing.
Just killing it.
So we say that, but he is on their G League team. So
okay. And he's only played for the Bulls.
no, with the Grizzlies as far as like, but also G League.
Oh, okay. Grizzlies.
So yeah.
I could have swore it was the Nuggets.
So he's only a couple years in.
The
No,
Nuggets
yeah.
had an active player for a while that was really small. I'm pretty sure.
That's hilarious. Poor Chicago.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just living off of the 90s?
Right.
They're one of the most profitable. I'm sure that owner
It's
is
crazy.
crying up a storm to us.
absolutely.
I know. That's what's so funny.
Absolutely.
They're the Dallas Cowboys of,
They really are.
of basketball. Because like they're living off their name value and like what they did earlier in their career. Like they both haven't won a championship since the 90s, and they will always sell because they just the name value.
Yeah.
It's a profitable franchise.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bastards. Well, we got some good stuff coming up. I'm like, between the Cowboys and basketball, I'm like, it's so funny because basketball I feel like just ended, but I'm already ready for it to be back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because Cowboys are looking sad. You have
I'm
a little
always
more
ready
hope.
for
I have so much just anxiety at this point, just because it's all a big question mark.
Yeah.
But again, you guys are not out of it though, all things considered. It's like, so it's kind of the same boat. It's like you pull your heads out your ass, it's gonna be alright.
Yeah, I'm like, if we just beat the Panthers,
Yeah,
we're going to be in a good
yeah.
spot.
But like you
Yeah.
guys have a shootout game against the Packers
Yeah.
and are looking fantastic, and then go to do that against the Panthers.
Well, because we was like, we did what we were supposed to. Here's what we talk about all the time. They tied, were pissed, destroyed the Jets.
Yeah.
And then instead of being like, yes, let's ride this wave,
Right.
they lost.
yeah,
So
exactly.
you're like, guys,
you're
ride
all
the
over
wave.
the place.
Yeah.
Hopefully, CD comes back. Does he come back this year?
This year,
This-
yeah.
He does come back this year.
Yeah.
So he's
It's
projected
next
next
couple
week.
weeks.
A
already.
lot
Yeah.
of people say like,
Or this week,
you know,
rather.
oh,
Yeah.
CD comes back. We have one more option. We'll just outshoot everybody at that point. Now we're not just throwing to Pickens. We're throwing to a secondary target. Maybe that's our thing. Maybe we're just like all
Pickens and
offense.
Dowdle have been stepping up. So
They've been killing.
And that's what's going to be weird too, because they've actually stepped up with those guys.
Yeah.
Which I think that's when people were the most nervous, but it's
Yeah.
been our defense.
Yeah.
But again,
So
it's because
CD,
Dak
like-
is able to throw a great ball though
Yeah.
to them still. Because that was the problem with last year was Dak was out and you're having to rely on healthy offensive core.
So like here's one thing that makes me nervous too, and
Okay.
I'm going to knock on some wood here, is we love to rotate injuries.
Yeah.
Right when we get somebody back is when somebody else gets hurt. So
Yep.
this next game I'm going to be very nervous. If CD actually plays, I'm going to be
Right.
like really watching.
But that's
Dak.
just the NFL in general though. It's just like it's
Yeah,
so
especially
prone.
right now. Dude.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's got injuries.
Everybody's getting hurt,
Every
dude.
team's getting banged up real
Yeah.
bad.
Well, that's why right now teams need to utilize this
Yeah.
because like right now, other than like what we said, Tampa Bay is the only one that has
Right.
the highest record right now.
Yeah.
It's 5-1. Like everyone else is pretty close.
Yeah.
So if you ride that wave of just injuries, like you can set yourself apart.
That's what I'm hoping, like, because the Vikings get a lot of people back this week, and so I'm hoping that can be pulled together here. Hopefully, we'll see.
It's a perfect timing with the bye week they had too.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Everybody got beat up, and then it wasn't like severe injuries, but it was enough to make a noticeable difference as
Yeah.
far as like, all right, we needed these couple O-line guys.
Well,
this
you can get some
defensive
good
back.
practice in on a bye week.
Oh,
where,
for sure.
You know, you can get those guys
Get
back
everybody-
on the field
get
for
reps
full
back,
contact.
yeah.
You know, maybe not full contact, but for
But yeah.
them enough contact.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably the best case scenario for y'all.
For sure.
Coming back on a bye week.
We
That's
can hope.
Ideal.
We can hope.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be interesting. We're going to have, I mean, regardless, I hope the games are good. I always say, like, if the Cowboys are going to lose, let's make it at least look pretty.
Right.
But now, like, even the fact that we lost by a field goal against Carolina, I'm like, should have been there. So I still count that as an ugly loss.
Now, I'm curious to see, let's see some of the games for next week here. Should be some real good games. So Thursday night is Steelers and Bengals. That's going to be
Steelers.
Well, that's going to be the old man bowl here with Flacco versus Rodgers.
You know what? I could see Pittsburgh making the upset this year.
Yeah,
like, Rodgers I can imagine him being like, I'm going to try my hardest to be as good as I possibly can.
They're doing a dang good job, and Mike Tomlin is a hell of a coach. He can do a lot with seemingly not much, but however he coaches those guys, it always comes up.
Players seem really into it. They seem bought in. Like in the post games and everything. I was just watching a recap of like clips of the players after games. They're so dejected, like, in the past. And like after these, of course, it does help when you're winning.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it helps. It helps any morale.
Yeah, if you're winning on Rodgers last season, basically, like
it is nice to be able to not have Rodgers on Pat McAfee every week doing some whatever BS.
Yeah.
Because that's all it was last year. Was just McAfee had him on as special guest. So Rodgers, what do you think of this?
Might as well. Yeah.
Nothing else to do.
Dude, Pat McAfee, I think, is my new favorite commentator.
I love
He's
McAfee.
hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
I love that.
Whether he's doing college football or his actual show, it's always entertaining.
His college football is so good. I love to see him and Nick Saban sitting next to each other.
He's starting to warm up to
He is. Yeah, he got up when he picked the dogs.
Yep.
Stood up on the chair in the most stiff fashion ever.
Hey, it takes a lot of balance.
But those behind the scenes where like Pat McAfee's just like rocking out to like the music, and he's just and Saban is so like he's like professional,
reserved,
he's got his little papers.
He's always been like that though. Even when they were like winning thoroughly, he was never like one of those guys during college. So
that's so funny.
Yeah,
it's really interesting to me that it worked out so good for Pat.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of punters and kickers.
No, but he has the personality for it.
Yeah,
that to me, like Scattaboo has the type of personality where maybe not.
I don't know if he's got the vocabulary. He won't have the vocabulary.
They're gonna put him on a commentary desk and he's just drooling.
Yeah. McAfee has like that good balance of he's got the energy and the personality, but also the intelligence level to still
That's why he does
have
good
those
WWE
conversations.
Too. Yeah, like he kills it over there because he's got the personality.
He calls it giving a promo every time he calls a mic.
Yeah.
So it's like he was built for the WWE.
I was at WrestleMania when he had a match 2 years ago,
nice.
and it was one of the best experiences. ever. Like he did so good.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we got next?
So let's see here, some other big games. I mean, the Vikings-Eagles game is going to be a very telling game for both teams because our defense is going to be coming back. So I'm looking forward to see what we can do there.
I think Jacksonville's going to beat the Rams. I've been watching them only because like the Khan family is such a mess. I think they're funny. So I'm like, I've been watching them. So that's kind of fun.
Again, two teams that you didn't think that were going to be going 4-2 right now. Like maybe you could see the Rams going 4-2, but I would not have guessed Jacksonville to go 4-2 right now.
Look at the Patriots.
Yeah, the Patriots.
Like,
they
were the joke like 2 years in a row.
And now all of the memes of like you hate seeing the Patriots up on top of that list now out of the other teams.
Yep.
Colts, I'm surprised they're 5-1. I would have guessed at 3-2 right now. Like I would have been a solid 3-2.
Yeah.
Only because I didn't know what to expect.
I think their management team is just really good. I think their coaching staff is doing a good job.
But Daniel Jones
Well, dude, 6 weeks ago everyone was like the Colts are going to go 0-17 or whatever
that's true.
because they were laughing at
I like
Jones.
to chalk that up to the short stint that he had with the Vikings, and
he learned.
whatever O'Connell said to him, it's like half joking. Something
him up.
He must have done something because that's not the same Daniel Jones that we saw.
No, it's definitely not.
Provided he does have some pretty good weapons now in in Indianapolis, but still, it's
amazing what a good coach
a good supporting
staff,
good staff around a quarterback can do for sure. So Denver, hopefully they beat the Giants. We'll see. I'm rooting for Bo Nix and the.
I like Bo.
I like them.
I think I like Bo Nix. I think
like Sean Payton can go die in a hole somewhere. I don't care, but at the very least, the Denver as a whole. I'm telling you, ever since the Saints and Bountygate, that's just a sore. Just knife in the heart. Yeah. So he can. I don't care about him. Everybody else.
But Bo Nix.
Yeah, but Bo Nix and the rest of the Broncos are in that same kind of boat as the Vikings, where they've always had that. Except for their year that they actually won with Manning. I need that kind of luck. I need a great quarterback to come back and say, "I'm going to give you the pity Super Bowl. I don't care
Yeah.
who it is.
You need the Tom, the Payton.
Yeah, why did
yeah.
I understand
Pittsburgh's
Tom wanted to
right
go to
now.
Florida
That's exactly what
and
Pittsburgh's
wouldn't want to
talking
go to Minnesota because it's too cold, but
Yeah.
it would have been nice. It would have been nice. It also would have been nice to see Megan like chew on herself to see is she gonna cheer for the Vikings.
So I think I asked you this before, but
Yeah.
I don't remember the answer. Is Megan a New England Patriots fan or a Brady fan?
New England fan.
Okay. So right now she's thrilled
She's absolutely thrilled. Yeah,
because she cannot be embarrassed anymore.
when she pays attention anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll say when she
But
actually
so
knows.
so all of her family is from like her mom and dad and all of their are from. She still has relatives up in the New England area,
Okay.
the Massachusetts area and whatnot. So all of them have imparted all of that. That's why like her brother's huge Celtics, huge Red Sox, huge Patriots. Yeah.
Good looking out there.
Yeah.
Because I knew some people that were like huge LeBron fans.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
they would buy every jersey because like
No,
I don't care about the team.
So that's why it's like that bet that we made. I didn't buy her a Brady jersey for when he was at Tampa. Like I didn't because it wasn't the Brady part of it. It was the Patriots part of it.
yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
Like we were always like, all right, good for him for finding it. But it wasn't
Right.
anything special outside of that.
Okay.
Let's see
So who's
here.
our
Washington, Dallas. It'd be interesting. We've
The
already
Jets
talked about that.
and the Panthers, so maybe the Jets pull out a win if they get lucky.
You
See,
sure hope
Although
so.
Justin Fields this
Shoot
big,
against Carolina. Okay, guys, we're about to see a reality where Carolina could be 4-3,
which is great.
which is amazing.
And then the Jets at 0-7. Are the Jets the new Browns?
Dude.
I want the Jets.
Browns.
See, when a team loses 6 in a row, I want them to go the whole way.
I'm
At that point, if you've already
Yeah.
committed to half a season of losing, you might as well
Might as
keep
well lose.
losing.
Lose
Yeah.
the whole way.
I'm surprised there's. I don't think Justin Fields is the worst quarterback ever.
No, it's not his fault.
Like he obviously
But-
had some sparks in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he had some, and I can see why people want him to lose his job.
I think the Jets are just
That was a rough game.
I think the Jets are
Yeah.
just a very poorly managed team, just in general.
That seems to be true. Because
They have
can't get
never
anything
had.
going.
They've never had anything. We already talked about it last week. Where just like they haven't had a winning season in a
Since
long,
2010 is
in,
what
a,
it's at.
in over a decade and a half. That is insane.
Think
I'm
about
surprised
that.
how the
That's
GM
15
and
years
the
ago.
coach,
Yeah.
like, I'd be worried.
I was like, how does the coach still have his job at 0-6?
Yeah.
Other coaches have gotten fired for this year less.
We've seen coaches win and get fired, right?
Yeah.
You can go to the finals in the NBA and get fired
100%.
the next preseason.
I always base stuff when you're like, how old was I? Like we were all
Yeah.
teenagers the last time.
Yeah.
Won. And then like the Cowboys when like we were because you were born in what 96.
I was barely a teenager.
Yeah.
Because you were
Oh,
you like when that was when the
I was
Jets had the
Omen.
last winning.
I was the Omen.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
95. That's
I
right.
brought the bad times.
Because Caitlin was too. So I'm like I blame anyone
early
born that year.
'96,
Mm-hmm.
right? Y'all, we ain't getting no winning season after
No,
me.
no, that was it.
Sorry. No, yeah.
So I'm like, you just look back and you're like, how old was I? Man,
Yeah.
can I just get one more before I'm an old guy?
Right. And then let's see here, Green Bay, Arizona, and then Colts, Chargers is going to be interesting.
Who we got Monday Night Football?
And then Monday is going to be Falcons and Niners.
Oh.
Falcons should take it. I believe in them.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Their running game, that 81-yard run from Bijan was incredible.
Bijan Robinson is killing it.
Dude, he's
And I will say,
awesome.
Michael Penix Jr. shows flashes of being good.
Yeah.
And then a lot of flashes of I don't know what, but
You're right.
it's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good because there was like I watched the Monday night game
Mhm.
mostly because I have Drake London on fantasy,
Drake London hosed me.
and I won by 0.8 points because of it.
Ooh.
So,
I lost by half a point or 3/4 of a point
brutal.
because the Falcons defense couldn't keep
Nope.
the Caleb Williams from
They
just throwing a couple extra yards.
not the Falcons, Washington.
The Commanders.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, and Caleb Williams, he really
Yeah.
put together something
Yeah.
doing that. I mean, he wasn't awful.
No, but it was London. That's right. London. I was against another one. Him getting. I think he got 30 points.
Yeah, and it was almost all
fantasy
in the
points.
first half.
Yeah,
Like, I think
it was insane.
90% of his points
Yeah,
came from the first half.
But yeah,
He
but
was-
because of that, I lost that one. That was like 4 points.
What's sad
something
is
like that.
if you watch the game, he could have had a lot more. He was killing,
Mhm.
and there was just throws where it was like late in the second half, he does an out route, and he's wide open, field in front of him, and Penix Jr. just launches it over his head into Narnia.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like, what just happened?
Yep.
Like this is brutal.
Yeah.
Although was it him or one of the other ones that he had one and it hit him as he was going across, hits him right here, and he bobbles it, and there was nothing but
there
empty.
was nothing. Yes,
but it was like they were back at their 20.
That was, yeah,
but you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
It was their other wide receiver.
Yeah.
But he was like at the 20 going that cross route, and there was nobody after him.
Yes.
Let's see here. Monday night. Ooh, Buccaneers and Lions is going to be a great game.
That'll be a good game.
That's going to be really good.
I think Buccaneers take it. Lions are in a weird spot.
I like the way that Baker Mayfield is playing. I love Baker. He always looks impressive. And then Seahawks and Texans. Should be an all right game.
I'm calling upset alert. I think Texans are getting a third win.
Yeah?
I can see it. Because Seahawks, they're not perfect yet.
They're not.
No. But they're not as bad as the Texans. But I feel like the Texans they're kind of like trying to do what Chicago's doing as well. They're trying to be scrappy and get a quick little win.
Yeah.
So.
I have a soft spot for the Seahawks because they have their assistant coach. Gosh, now I'm going to forget his name. He's on the Rob. He does the Rob Room podcast. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And he's a trip and a half to watch. So I root for them because he's funny.
Right. I mean, hey, I've got a soft spot for Darnold. So, you know.
And I'll see that's what it is too. Yeah, you got Darnold over there.
And again, but he's like he's throwing some good numbers this year too. Yeah. So it's like
he's made everybody aware that he is.
He's worth at least some kind of money.
Quarterback. Yeah. He's not here to go. Well, because that was the worry. It was like, especially after that game.
After that wild card, or was it wild card or the next game? Either way, that first round. Yeah, whatever that first round was.
After that game.
But that was, again, it was just the Lions being the Lions, and then the Rams being the Rams.
It was the Lions, and also
that was a bad stretch of games for him.
Snowball downhill. There was just nothing that could stop him.
That was such a rough stretch. It was Lions, Rams, Lions.
Yep.
And it was just
only so much you could do.
It was only so much you could do. That'll rock anybody.
Yeah, for sure.
But so this year he's.
I mean, he's doing. He's not being talked about like some of these other.
No, gosh, no.
So. Could be worse. Now, that being said, can we complain about the NFL for a moment?
Of course.
Which part?
I'm very tired of these illegal formation calls.
Oh, my goodness.
Or illegal man in motion. Okay?
So dumb.
I think those are the dumbest rules.
100%.
Because sometimes I want more variety in what's going on.
Yes.
And so I get it. There need to be rules. But, for example, Jared Goff getting called.
That was so dumb. Getting called back, and it was his touchdown?
It was his touchdown on a reception where he bobbled it into his own player and then recovered it. It's like, just, okay, let it go.
Yeah, I know.
Like, let's get rid of that rule. I'm going to agree with them. I don't think that should have been in legal motion. I understand they're refs, and I'm sure they get paid lots of money. But
yeah, by who? By the mob?
Yeah, because that weird rule, because y'all heard the thing. He got too close to the center.
That is still.
I thought you had to set under the center to be considered the quarterback.
I don't know the specific on that.
I don't know either, but obviously now
somebody somewhere knows it.
Yeah, your proximity to the center is what does it. I'm like, that's stupid.
Yep,
that's really stupid.
100%.
What about when the motion goes in front of the center?
Right, it goes in front.
I'm like, you're close to the guy. Like, it's all the same.
It makes I'm full. I would love to see a lot more. I would love to see anybody be an eligible receiver. It doesn't. Yeah. You don't have to call yourself or check in with a ref. I would love to see it thrown to the next lineman. Yeah. Let the center take it for all I care. You know.
I would love
to see that.
The position rules I think would be interesting to get rid of, to where we're going to line up, all the linemen and a running back at quarterback.
Yeah.
And we're just going to truck
you
down the field.
You want a tush push? There's your tush push.
It's
kind of like flying V.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like it's not, because I think what it is, it's like people are talking about how the NFL is just not fun anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like because of little things like that. I don't think that was so horrible that they needed to ruin it.
No,
I mean just
but they're slowly taking away everything that is entertaining. You're taking away. You can't taunt. You can't do specific. You can't do a lot of celebrations.
Other trick plays.
Yeah, it's like I loved watching trick plays, and you hardly ever see. The most you get is an occasional flea flicker. That's about it.
Flea flicker in college. There was a really good one this weekend.
I love college ones
where they did. It was like a double. It was a handoff to a toss to a handoff to a flea flicker. And it was like,
Jeez.
Dude,
you're like, what is happening?
By the time the ball got back to the quarterback, it's like nobody knows what's happening.
Right.
I'm confused.
But they're
confused.
20 yards back.
Yeah.
That's that point, dude. He was throwing so far, but it worked.
But then the receiver has time to just haul all the way down the field. So, yeah.
And what's funny is the talking to the coach on the sideline is still legal, and I think that should be totally illegal.
I thought it was illegal.
I don't think so.
I think when you call a play and you go too far, that's illegal. Because I remember I saw this not too long ago that technically is if you're like walking and talking and as you're talking they call the play and then you run. I believe that specific situation is illegal.
Is illegal, okay.
Yeah. I think you can still like be distracted or like nobody's set.
Right.
And then you know what's going on and then you set, then go. Yeah. I think that's still legal. But everyone has to be, I believe, in a set position.
Okay, well at least there's that.
Not a rule expert.
If I had
here.
to give up that one to get rid of all the other 100%. Ones, I'd get rid of it.
Yeah.
Like some rules.
Did you ever watch Leatherheads?
Yes.
It's like where they're like, you can't do these trick plays anymore. What do you mean? You can't do a pig and a poke? You can't do like go the whole long list. Yep. Like you can't do all these. No, man, not with the new rules.
That's right. Mm-hmm. I think part of the problem is personnel. If you see them lining up the offense with 8 linemen, like just the whole depth chart, then the defense got to switch. It probably slows the game down.
I don't care.
But there's a running clock. Listen, whatever's ready at the end of those seconds.
You have 25 seconds.
There for. Yeah. Do what you want. You got 24 seconds.
That's right.
Make it happen.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know. I really have a problem. It annoyed me so much when Goff got called back. I was like, this is stupid. That was an entertaining play. Let the man have his moment. I want to cheer as a fan. I don't even like either of these teams. I just want to cheer.
But it makes you pop. Like you watch and you go, oh, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
They take it away. They ruin it.
Well, because to your point, it's like you get into a rut of like, all right, you know what to play. It's like, all right, they're setting up. All right, they're gonna run the ball. All right, they're gonna throw the ball.
Yeah.
Like
it's just predictable now.
Yeah.
Like I love that for example the Lions are always going for it on fourth
down.
Love
it's
that.
So good.
But at the same time, I miss the fake field goals or I miss the fake punts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like let me see some of those, but you hardly ever see those anymore.
Yep.
Back to Pat McAfee, he had a few of those where he would throw it or run it or whatever, but you don't see hardly any of those. You can probably count on one hand for all 32 teams in a season how many times it's been
100%.
They're trying to
usually when it happens, it's not on purpose. It's
it fumble or
it like
something.
bobbled and then the defense got too close, so he just takes off.
Yeah.
100%. But part of that is I think special teams are better than they used to be. They're blocking field goals way more
That's
often.
true. Yeah.
And honestly, them dudes, I'm an English teacher.
Them dudes
get off the line so fast.
Yeah.
And they are on top of that kicker. You kick the ball fast.
So that's where
you have to kick fast.
So is there a set amount of distance that you have to have the ball for that snap, or can you say, let's just say you move it back another 5 yards? That gives.
I don't know.
That gives your kicker, an extra half a second for
interesting.
Yeah, it
player
would
one
be
to get to player two.
Really interesting thing because it's like then nobody would ever know. Is he really kicking it? Because this is stupid. I added 5 yards to my kick.
Yeah, because obviously you don't put it closer because then it's that much quicker for the pocket to collapse. Yeah. But if you do 5 yards further back and all you're doing is running or throwing, what if?
Well, you just line up that way every time and they're like, it should be a run. It should be a throw.
Yeah.
But you can't give yourself away because like when you're kicking, you want to be close.
Yeah, but it's kind of like that shotgun position for football. It's like, all right, it gives the quarterback a little bit extra time.
I'd be down for it.
Let's
try it.
That's what I'm saying.
But
that's the type of ingenuity. It's like, have they already thought? Like, you can't tell me I'm the first one that's thought about that. It's like, have they already thought about that?
For sure. Like John Gruden has gone through the.
Yeah.
We've all seen John Gruden get described plays by Jersey Jerry from Barstool Sports.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Dude,
it's hilarious. He said it on the podcast or whatever they were doing.
Oh my gosh.
It was really good. It was so funny because, Gruden really gets intense.
Yeah.
And he's got an open mind to a lot of stuff.
But then when he thinks something stupid, he can riff really well.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
I don't know what he is. He's probably Midwestern, I would assume.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
most of the Barstool guys are like Northeastern.
Yeah. He's hilarious.
That's so funny.
Like, take a look at whenever, like, you see Jersey is just trying to come. He's earnestly giving a play.
Yes.
He's up on the board. He's writing stuff down. All right, now hear me out.
This is your mic.
And then Gruden is like, so you just described to me a variant on a tush push. Well, yeah, but no.
It's really good. It's so awesome. Good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's hilarious to watch that play out.
Yeah.
But I would love to see a lot more innovation.
Yeah,
like just to make it entertaining. Yeah.
That's part of the reason college football is so much. People say is more entertaining. For one, there's just more variety of teams and skill levels, and which makes, one player pops off, it can make a huge difference because not every team is stacked to the gills.
Yeah.
Like in the NFL, you're stacked. You're.
Well, yeah, you're at the best of the best at that point.
Yeah, you're the top 1% of the 1%, so everybody's just really good. Even the crappy players, put them in a college
team. But now
team.
you have like the best. You have top-ranked teams though now that are all right, you have your English major here is just doing it because he gets a scholarship.
100%. Well, dude, when a redshirt goes in and he plays his mind or out of his mind.
Texas Tech, I've been watching a few of those games. Their freshman quarterback stepped in and has been going lights out.
It's so good.
It's been amazing because they've got, I think it's a junior or a senior is their starting quarterback. I don't remember. He's a junior. Either way, he's a good quarterback in himself, but he got out with like a hamstring injury or something. Stepped in against Utah and just blew the brakes off of Utah in the second quarter or in the second half.
And again, I don't have dogs in those fights.
No,
I'm like a UT fan. I just like good, like entertaining it. So like he steps in, I'm cheering for him.
Oh, absolutely.
That guy's
like I was watching it with some Tech fans, and so because we got some neighbors that are big Tech fans, and they were just going nuts over this guy throwing. At first, you could see the freshman nerves a little bit, throwing a little bit of wobbly stuff, and then he started throwing darts. Just absolute darts all over the place. It was incredible.
Well, that's why, like you said, it's everything's so predictable, or at least like the same now with how things are played. That's why you start to go for like underdogs and newbies.
Yep.
Oh, your two starters got hurt. Okay, now this dude's coming, third string old boy's coming in here. And I want him to go out there and make some magic. Like you're just hoping for something that you don't normally see.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let us know the next week who you got. What pony do you have in the race? If we're a little, if we're looking sad for this next win or this next game, rather.
Yeah. This next week should be pretty interesting. There's a lot of good matchups.
A lot of really good teams.
It's be a good week. I mean, on paper, I'm excited for some of these games because like I don't watch everything, but some of these I'm like, okay, like
I watch 100% of the highlights.
If
you make ESPN, I'll see you.
Yeah.
So. That's how you know if you made it.
Yeah, when you're on ESPN.
Sometimes NFL memes are for the better.
Sometimes there's some of those, like you'll see you can see when something really goes down. Every account is just posting one after another.
And sometimes it's like the better slow motion on it.
Oh yeah,
and you can see all the real nitty gritty details of it.
Oh, we didn't even talk about Juju Smith-Schuster and Brian Branch.
Oh, getting into a fight afterwards. That's right. Yeah,
that's pretty brutal.
This is very interesting to me. I'm totally on. Great, find the dude, suspend him, whatever. All right, the coach, I don't remember his name now.
Campbell.
Is it Campbell
for Lions?
No, it was one of the assistant coaches.
Whoever it was, he really talked this is not what we do.
No, it's Campbell.
I totally agree with you. I'm down. There was and I need to find the clip. I'll send it to y'all of an ex-player. I don't know who he was. And he goes, you know what? If it was anybody else, I would agree with you. But it's Juju, so he deserved it, and he deserves it every time.
That's
and
great.
And he's legitimately, he's a disliked player.
I can see that.
So
interesting.
It gives a different perspective. A little bit.
But plus they were jawing at each other the whole time.
For sure.
And I think that was a little bit of Mahomes' fault too.
Yeah.
Because they were already jawing at each other during the game, and then Mahomes tries to do. Did you see it where he tries to go tries to do the handshake at the end of the game, and then he says something I don't know what it is, but it's probably something along the lines of, oh, is that how it's going to be?
Yeah.
Turns around, and Juju Smith-Schuster then starts taking a swing.
But it seems like...
But it's come on.
I don't think Mahomes had anything to do with it, though.
I think he was trying, because you saw him try to do the handshake, and then...
He says something, but even though, if you look at the very beginning, he was beelining it to Juju. He was looking around Mahomes.
Okay.
I think he had a problem with something Juju said.
I can believe that too.
And was just I
think everything exacerbated everything.
Oh, for sure.
Where it just it was a bad set of situations.
For sure.
Yeah.
Again, should you be suspended? Sure. Live your consequence. At the same time, super entertaining for the fan.
I have no problem if we could pull in some hockey and just put them in the timeout for a while.
Pads and stuff. They're gonna be fine. Most of the time, just beating the crap out of their helmet.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But imagine having 5 minutes for fighting on that one. All right, make it however X amount of yards and so much time on the bench. You cannot start them for 4 or 5 plays, whatever.
I don't mind at all.
Or for the remainder of the drive or something like that.
Yeah.
Or if it's near the end of the drive, if you're within the red zone, the remainder of the next drive too.
I have no problem. And even if you want to suspend them game, that's great. But from a entertainment fan perspective, gives a little something.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because the next time they play each other,
that's all I'm gonna be looking for.
All right.
I hope Brian hits him again.
Here's a thought: what if the power play was implemented in other sports, where you're playing down a man because you're out for a certain amount of time, and then you have to
So the Jets would just always have 4 linemen.
But again, that's the thing. You have to make sure that you don't.
They get flags every 3 plays.
So
it's obviously specific.
They get down to just a center.
Yeah, so it should be specific. Obviously it's specific rules that a power play happens.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, something egregious enough happens.
I'm down.
Like so for basketball, make it be some sort of like egregious foul.
That would be
like so for a flagrant foul, instead of
Yeah.
it being free throws, be a power play.
It would be
For
interesting.
unsportsmanlike conduct, power play.
Yeah, I just have this vision of Fields.
Yeah.
Like he's in line, like he says, and he goes back and there's no one. And he's just like, but he still steps back like he's ready to throw.
You see kids play on the schoolyard, and it's like the one guy, and everybody's counting 1, 2, 3.
One Mississippi, two Mississippi, smoke him,
Get him. So yeah,
We're still playing 2-hand touch, guys.
Yeah, it's so funny, dude.
But that's what I would love to see, like a power play rule
That'd be cool.
instigated.
Why not?
Yeah, because then it just
In the
it gives-
UFC, somebody just jumps over the cage. 2 guys just beat the crap out of
Because
him.
before it's too
They already
late.
have that, all right.
Yeah.
Well,
That's Connor.
before it's too late, it'll be like the NBA where Silver is trying to just do anything he can to get
Yeah.
people to watch.
You're
He's
right.
like, in-season tournament? And it's like, dude, we don't care.
Right. It's like that's out of all the things to implement.
Yeah.
that's
You know
not
what's
one of
really
them.
crazy? I'm a hardcore basketball fan. Like I love basketball. I watch the regular basketball. I watch G League. I watch Europe. I'll watch highlights from Europe. I love it. I still don't understand the season tournament.
Neither do I.
No.
I still don't think it has
'Cause
any
it's like
effect on a casual fan.
No.
No, because it's like soccer. It's like they do like the groups, and then like
Yeah.
wins get you points, and whoever has the most points get in this, and then it
But-
gets you to the
But
final.
then there's
It's just like
I don't understand how the scheduling happens. Like I know they've done it for a few years. I just
Yeah.
don't understand the scheduling because it's like you have your regular season schedule and then you have a game like a tournament set,
Yeah.
and then you have depending on who wins that set. So is it just for the months of the tournament?
Well, not even, 'cause
do
there's
you not
like-
have a set schedule?
well, because there's like regular season game, but then like the next game you watch will be a play-in tournament.
That's
Not a
what-
play-in,
yeah.
in-season
that's-
tournament game, and you're
that's-
like,
I have no idea.
makes
Dude.
no sense.
What
It's
bothers
really
me the
weird.
most, they changed the court for it, but then they won't
Yeah.
use it for any regular season games.
See, that's
Like,
but
the
see,
courts
that's
are
what pissed
cool.
me off.
Yeah.
I love the courts.
The court, that's what a lot of people are arguing is like the finals don't feel like the finals anymore because
Yeah.
they just look like another game.
They had some
Yeah.
cool
And I'm
looking
like,
courts back
the courts
in
for
the
the
day.
in-season tournament look awesome.
They look
Yeah.
really cool.
At least different.
Yeah, let's think variety.
Yeah.
Variety.
That's
Just
exactly
go crazy,
it.
guys.
I don't know why people aren't watching. When you took away the giant trophy logo, you don't
Right.
have any celebrations. There's not even like a little meme in the corner. Like
Yeah.
you have nothing to prove. It's the finals.
If you put like the last couple years of any random finals game versus 10 years ago, you would
Yeah.
think it's a regular season game
Yeah.
versus a
That's
finals
why
game.
OKC and Pacers. It was like no one cared.
No.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like a finals. It's a teams no one cared about. Like
Yeah.
there was no effort into like boosting it. Like
Yeah.
it just was boring.
That's what we're talking. It's like sometimes that's kind of the downside of having small market teams. They'll be in there, but at the same time, that's then marketing's thing.
Yeah.
Of you make it an entertaining thing.
Yeah.
If you can't rely on a big market to watch, make it enticing for the rest of the world to watch.
Make it feel special.
Yeah,
If you
absolutely.
don't like if you're not gonna have teams you want there, make it feel special. So that way it goes like, please like these guys earned being there.
Yeah.
So they,
Right.
they earned it.
And
Here
like,
go.
if you have to like do a weird graphic on it, if it works, awesome. If not, all right, you tried it, scrap it for next year.
Yep.
I don't even
You
get
know?
good montages. I'm a montage guy.
Yeah.
I don't even get good finals montages anymore. What happened?
You used to get all the was
There's
it?
nothing there.
You used to get like the DVD
Shine
sales
and
of. Would you like to see all the highlights of the last 24 finals?
Scan this barcode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
But then
what?
you'd actually have a whole set of like cool highlights for all the that one team for the logos.
There's nothing
or-
there.
Yeah.
It just bummed me out.
Yeah. Hopefully this year. We'll see.
I doubt it.
There's a lot. There's a lot of NBA left to get back healthy and play.
That's the thing. And
I'm
yeah.
hopeful for this
Yeah.
year. I'm really hopeful.
Well, I think if people can stay healthy, I think we have a lot of because Halliburton's not even pacing to come back as
No.
fast as
No.
Tatum is.
No,
So,
I don't think they have much hope before playoffs.
Yeah.
Maybe
No.
he'll get in, but it'll be minute restriction. Poor
And so
guy.
Indiana, that was their chance. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
we dogged on him a lot a few short months ago, but like I
Y'all
feel
dogged.
like
All right, Hallie was my MVP.
look, man. Okay, fine. I dogged his superstar status
The
rather.
guy.
But this year, I feel kind of bad for the Pacers because that was their
Yeah.
that was their shot.
That was it for sure.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
See what happens.
But y'all ready to get into the spooky season?
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
So obviously, I made sure I wore the proper attire for this one right here. It's our Halloween episode.
Oh yeah,
So
there you go.
I had to wear some
I didn't even
spookiness.
notice.
Yep.
So
Very nice.
do y'all have y'all's Halloween movies?
I do. Yep.
No, or I guess so like scary movies, Halloween movies. Movies you
just
enjoy
general-
watching around
yeah,
the season.
Yeah.
The spooky season.
Let's see.
I try to keep it kind of more I say adult, but like
Yeah,
like
sure.
I'm not gonna say like A Nightmare Before Christmas because
Right,
that one's
right,
one.
right.
I'm trying to find ones that you know.
Yeah. So I kind of went. I went a little. We'll let you go first.
Let me
on
go
that one.
first?
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah.
Okay. So I went with the one I wanted to stick. So I have like 5 in my head that I'm like these are the
Okay.
ones that, like
Okay.
every year I was like and I'll have a couple honorable mentions that I'll mention after, but top 5 that every year I'm like I need to watch these just
Yeah.
because it's the season. So well, I said I want to keep it kind of adult, and the first one I'm going to say is Halloween Town. So like I'll get that one out of the way.
Nothing wrong with Halloween Town.
So Halloween Town is one of those like. It's a Disney movie, but the thing is, like, I was a kid when it came out, so
Yep,
like it's
sure.
one that we just watched with the girls again, and I'm like, it's just fun. It's
Yep.
the vibes. It literally is Halloween Town.
Yep.
It's the vibe. So that's one I always try to watch.
It's a good traditional.
It is because it's simple and you can watch it with your family.
Yeah.
And it not be
Sure.
like it's not gonna hurt anybody.
Yeah.
So that's always a fun one. The next one I would argue that it's not a kid movie, but it is a kid movie. Is Hocus Pocus because
No, Hocus Pocus.
all it is
intense.
killing virgins. Like, that's all it is.
Great movie.
Yeah, they're talking about virgins the whole time. So the second one they did better at kind of keeping it more
Yeah.
child friendly. But Hocus Pocus is another one. That's one I like every year because it's one that is
Okay.
like I would argue it's not a kid movie, even though it technically is. But like it came out in like early '90s when there was no regrets.
Mhm.
Like they could just say and still
Yep.
do stuff. So I'm like they could still kind of like say like PG cussing
Right.
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
early Disney. So yeah, that's one I got to pick too. My third one now. We're getting to some of the finally non-kid ones, but like Scream is one that I watch every time.
That's a good one.
The
Great
vibes.
movie.
You got to have the whole atmosphere. It's fun, so you can watch it and not feel
Yep.
overly. You're not seeing anything too extreme. So that's meaning like if you think about it, the worst kill in it is like the beginning, and then it's nothing but
Yeah.
history through the whole middle, and like
Sure.
and in the end it's like the finale. So,
Yeah.
but like there's nothing that really
Yeah,
kinda,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
makes it over the top as far as if you're like introducing someone to horror who's like I don't like too much gore. It's
No,
like,
it's
oh,
very-
it's
yeah,
the
it is
beginning
a-
and then like the end.
It really is. Yeah.
The rest of it's like who's
They-
doing it?
The end
Like-
makes up for the middle, though.
Yeah, exactly.
It really makes up for the middle.
But yeah, Scream is one. Another one is Trick or Treat.
Oh,
Now
gosh.
I love Trick or Treat, dude. It's
Okay.
like have y'all all seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
So Trick or Treat is kind of like Pulp Fiction in the way where it's like it's 4 stories
Okay.
that find a way to intertwine, and then when it gets to the end, it kind of wraps them together to kind of
Okay.
make sense.
Gotcha.
So it's like the little mascot is the dude with the pumpkin on his head, Sam. So he's like a little kid. But basically, yeah, there's these 4 little stories, and it's very good. It's fun, but the stories are very creepy. But it's one kind of like Scream, where it's like
Right.
it's not overly intense. So when you
Okay.
watch it, you can show somebody and they'd be like, "Oh, like okay," because
Right.
you can watch it and be like, have fun with it, but it's not over the top with. Like if you're somebody who's not into like demonic stuff or
Right.
if you don't like slashers,
Sure.
you're not gonna watch it and be like, "What the hell did you just show me?"
Yeah.
Like you can watch it and be like, "Okay, this was a fun
Right,
Halloween."
it's for everybody in that
and it's
one,
based
yeah.
on Halloween, which also adds to it because if
Okay.
it's based in Halloween, you're like,
Yes.
okay. So then that's was that 4?
Yeah, it's 4.
It's 4.
And then the last one, of course, is Halloween. You know,
Yeah.
the actual Halloween. So you watch it. I still love the first one, even though it's still pretty cheesy. I absolutely love it because it's like it's the staple. You get Michael
Right.
Myers. It's set on Halloween. Jamie Lee Curtis at her finest.
Yep.
Like it adds to it. So
That's good. That's like early Jamie Lee Curtis.
yeah, it's like
Early.
baby Curtis.
Yep.
And then the couple of honorable mentions if you just want something kind of fun. Monster House.
Yep.
I absolutely love Monster House.
Never seen that one.
It's an animated
It's an
one.
animated one, yeah.
But it's
Oh, okay.
really good. It's literally like about a house that is alive.
Yeah.
And this kid is just like across the street creeping. And
Okay.
it's so good. And
Interesting.
it's actually pretty creepy for being animated. It's from like 2006, so the animation's
Got
kind of
it.
hit or miss. We watch it and you're like, you can tell they were still trying to figure it out with like computer animation
Right.
a little bit. So that's a good one. And if you want another one that isn't set on Halloween, but it's a good Halloween vibe, is Sleepy Hollow.
Yep.
Okay.
Like, that one's really good too. Johnny Depp and Christina Ricci.
Yep.
So
Oh,
for
gosh.
the Headless Horseman.
Yeah.
So it's a good one. Tim Burton. So
Yep.
if you're a
Sure.
Tim Burton
It's a
person.
classic
so-
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's some good. I tried to give like a blanket across the board
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
some good ghouls. And there's like a ton of other like horror movies and things like that. I know y'all talk about
Yeah.
some. So, but yeah, I went with ones that I try to throw in there every year.
Yeah.
if possible. So
I like it.
yeah, let me know.
There you go.
Guys, rank my 5 1/4.
There you go. So I went the little preface. I wasn't allowed to really watch too much of that kind of like horror movie growing up.
Yeah.
So this is all like these were ones that like I grew up and I have that like attachment to during like fall and Halloween and stuff.
Okay.
So they're not any of the like the real kiddie, but they're not like Well, one of them is, but they're not like super gory either.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got 3, well, technically 2, and then a genre, I guess. So my first one is Ghostbusters. Love Ghostbusters.
Okay,
It's always
classic.
Yeah.
Watch that today.
There you go.
There you go.
Well, I mean, my kid watched it. I was around.
Boo.
But you're
I was near.
yeah,
I listened to it.
passively
Yeah, you're like,
looking
it was in
around.
background.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a classic
Love
one.
Ghostbusters.
Yep. So, second is any of the Harry Potter films is just kind of
100%.
like
Sure, okay.
And that one is because whenever it was around Halloween, it would always be on ABC Family.
Yep.
And so just like a whole movie
There were
marathon.
some little spooky ones in the end, too. The
Yeah.
last one's really got
Exactly. So it's like
intense.
because there was always that, so that's the only time I really was able to watch at that
So if you're
point.
gonna put one on right now, which one would you pick? Because I have in my head what I would pick if I'm gonna put it for Halloween.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah.
Love Prisoner
Yeah,
of Azkaban.
yeah, for sure. You'd have to.
Yeah. Like that's probably my favorite out of all of them, honestly. And then finally, this is the kiddie one, the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Charlie
Charlie Brown, the
Charlie
Great
Brown.
Pumpkin.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
cannot have Thanksgiving or
Sure.
Halloween without
The Great Pumpkin.
The
That
Great
makes
Pumpkin,
sense.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
It's because one, it's classic.
Yeah.
It's short and sweet, but it's such a good one.
It really
Charlie
is.
Brown. I feel so
Yeah.
bad for those older Charlie Browns. I feel so bad.
The kids watched it last year, and Scarlett is obsessed with Charlie Brown. So it
The
was
Thanksgiving Charlie Brown. Is
Oh, absolutely.
So good.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
all so good.
They're all
They're
great.
just-
Exactly.
If you ever want to show the kids another one that's kind of old, I mean, it's kind of old, but it's around the realm of Charlie Brown, is the Garfield Halloween.
Yes.
It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
Too.
Garfield
Yes.
Halloween is so good.
Garfield.
We watched
I
it
really
last
enjoyed
year.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of little cartoons
Oh.
in Garfield. They were great.
Yeah. Because I think about it and I go this is where I always think about how I became who I am, and all these dry humor. Garfield
Yes.
is such a sarcastic little fat
Yeah.
cat.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm this is where I get it.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah, so that was mine again, mostly because I just wasn't allowed to watch them. I do love thrillers and horrors, but
Right.
those are the ones that really have my if I'm gonna watch something during this season, those are my go-tos.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I went another way, boys.
All right, I like it.
Yeah. The only one that I have, and I have it as my number 5,
Okay.
is Hocus Pocus. Same reason. Growing up, it was a really scary movie for little kids.
For a kid,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not scared currently, but
You
for a
shaking?
kid, for a kid, it was by far the scariest of the kid movies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I liked Halloween Town. I think that's probably an honorable mention for me. Scream is on there for me. I'm not necessarily in order on these next 4 just because. And I've got Scary Movie specifically for me. Scary Movie 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
So good.
I love the scary. All of the scary movies are great.
They're so funny.
Yeah.
When Michael Jackson hits the hee and then spins around and kicks somebody in the head. Oh,
I need to rewatch 4. That's one I think I've seen the least, but I remember cracking up.
it was the
Yeah.
one I got introduced to Scary Movie
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
So to me, that's Scary Movie.
Yeah.
Um,
Was that the Anna Faris one?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and they do the Children of the Corn, and
Yeah.
Ashton Kutcher's peeing into the corn. So good. So yeah, we got Hocus Pocus, Scream, and then actually this was a dumb movie, but I think it's fun at Halloween. Paranormal Activity.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a real good one.
The other found footage, Blair Witch Project.
Yep.
I put those together.
No, yeah, because it's the same
Dude.
kind of
That
that home footage, yeah.
And I just think they're hilarious.
Mhm.
They're not supposed to be funny, but I find them hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah, because I remember being a kid when we were all
Blair
kids,
Witch.
but when Blair Witch came out, people
Yeah.
were talking about it like it was real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as a kid, I remember watching it around 9 or 10, being I'm watching something I'm not supposed to. Right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I think I'm watching these people disappear.
Yep. Yep.
But
Got the snuff
yeah.
films.
That's a good pick.
So good.
Yeah.
And then I have for the one scary movie to me, scary movies slasher style. It's got to be Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm
All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those scared me so much because it was sleep was the one thing you had to do.
Right.
And you had to do it alone. Right.
Yeah.
You can sleep in the same room with somebody, but you sleep alone. So you couldn't run, and that scared me. Terrified as a child.
Dude, yeah.
So yeah. Now I will say, I have 2 extras to bring up.
Okay.
As far as good filmmaking, any of the James Wan movies, of course.
Oh, yeah.
But I think Conjuring 1 by far was his best movie.
100%.
It was a good film. It was interesting. It was also scary.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna throw in a good bad movie, Thanksgiving.
Killing.
Thanksgiving, which technically is more of a Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah.
But still,
But
though.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
it's near Halloween, and it's bad, but it's so bad it's good.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And there was 3 of them, and they're all great.
Well, that's why there's an embarrassment of riches. Like
Yeah.
it depends
Yeah.
on what mood you are in. There's so
Yeah.
many things. Like if anybody who watching this, if you're following us on TikTok or anything, I've been doing the countdown to Halloween and just
Yeah.
posting different stuff. And I try to find ones that like I'll get to the ones that are like what we're talking about as we get closer.
Right.
But I try to find ones that are like I don't hear a lot of people talk about as much anymore. Like I did post about like Shaun of the Dead.
Yes.
Like I love Shaun. It's funny.
Yep.
It's emotional. It's actually very creepy. So if you haven't seen it, like it's a great time.
I love that unofficial trilogy out of
Yeah.
all of them, where it's like Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the
Yeah.
Dead,
Yeah.
and what's the third one? That's
The World's End.
The
I was
World's
actually
End, yeah.
about both of those today.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
just
'cause
the
they're so
fact that
good.
it's an unofficial trilogy because
Yeah.
it's the
Yep.
same group of guys.
Same group of
It's
dudes,
amazing.
same director, and
Yep.
like it's very funny. Then you have like the Saw movies, you have Final Destination movies.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm like, so you have so many options.
100%.
Because like for me, I'm like, what vibe am I in?
Yeah.
And you can just do it. And then there's like you can do the palette cleansers with some of like Charlie Brown,
Yep.
Hocus
Yes.
Pocus, Halloween Town, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Did y'all ever see? I know you said you didn't get watch stuff, but it's a Disney one. But you may have seen it. Is Don't Look Under the Bed? It was a
I
Disney one
remember
too.
it. Yeah.
I remember that
I
movie.
may need to
Yeah.
see the cover.
It's been a long time. I
Yeah,
remember it,
somewhat.
but again, it's been a long time.
Don't look under the bed because it came around this. It came out the same. It was like the '90s. It came
Okay.
out a little bit at the same time around Halloween Town.
Right.
Yeah, maybe you'll find it on there.
Yeah.
It actually creeped the absolute hell out of me as a kid, but it was a Disney movie.
I kind of liked it. Dude, there was some good, like, creepy stuff as a kid. Courage Cowardly Dog as a
Yeah.
TV show.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was terrified.
Oh yeah,
Oh, it was so
So speaking of
scary.
that, we went and saw Good Boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Good
Good
Boy.
Boy.
Yep.
The horror / social commentary.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and for what it was, I enjoyed it for what it was. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
yes,
that's
yeah.
green.
I
Because-
remember that look. Yep.
Because literally, I remember being like, she's going under, like the movie, she goes under her bed, and there's
Yep.
this whole little underworld.
Yeah.
And it's like he's slowly turning into the boogeyman.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it creeped me the hell out.
Yeah.
Yep. My son watches Goosebumps.
Ah,
the TV
I've
show.
seen that. That's
Dude,
another classic.
that's the
Or if
way.
you're looking
And
at
dude,
Halloween
it's
stuff.
so funny because me and my wife both like we live and die by horror movies.
Yeah.
And so you don't want your kid to see it, but he's around that we like that stuff. Haley
Yeah.
loves Tim Burton.
Yep.
So I'm like, eventually he'll get into it. So he comes home with the Goosebumps book. The
Ah,
library.
that's classic.
And he's like, oh, it's so good. It's scary. It scares me. And so he scrolls through Netflix, and of course there's a Goosebumps. Dude, it's so fun to watch him watch that.
Dude, yeah.
Because he's like, Dad, she's gonna open the closet. She's gonna open the closet. I'm like, maybe, I don't know.
Because it's good introduction.
Yeah.
Like, it's good introduction. It was like that.
Because it gives all the same tropes as a
Yeah.
slasher
Yeah.
film.
They have their own
but it's
doll
not,
when it
yeah.
comes to life. and
Yes.
the
You
mask
can maybe
that
show
takes
them
over.
like Beetlejuice as
Uh-huh.
well.
Uh-huh.
Like that's kind of that same kind of like it's goofy, but it's also a little spooky type of thing.
Another one that was good for kids that was along the same vein as Goosebumps was Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yep.
That was a good one too.
Okay.
Because they were books
Yeah.
too, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
I believe so.
And
I
then
think so.
they did shows too. Those are pretty creepy too. So there's some fun kid ones out there.
It's fun to watch the kids like get into that type
Yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a blast.
That's why I'm like, this is a fun time. Like Halloween, I purposely like every now and then see a scary movie throughout the year, but like I purposely kind of hold it in until
Yeah.
it
Do
gets
you?
fun.
Yeah, well, because it really does fit the bill a lot better.
It does.
Yeah.
I will say it's better during Halloween. I watch it all the time.
Oh yeah,
can't
that's fair.
Yeah, you kind of if it's your genre.
That's my job.
Now here's the thing. Growing up in Minnesota, there was always a different vibe to, all right, it's now 50 degrees out instead of 90 degrees out in fall. And
Yep.
so it's like, to me, watching a spooky movie or something like that, I don't want to be like hot in t-shirts or
Right.
shorts. I want to be bundled up. I want a hot cup of something, you know.
You
Yeah.
gotta have
And
the right
then-
atmosphere.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
exactly.
Yeah,
Oh, it
because
depends on.
And also,
who
if you're going with a date too, you can't really snuggle up under a blanket when it's 80 degrees out.
like,
Like,
'cause you're
That's
sweating like a
true.
pig.
yeah,
and you're like, "Get off
exactly.
me!"
Not quite the
Yeah.
same at that point.
that is fair.
I have the AC on, blasting in the house at
Yeah.
that point.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
also is just like sometimes something about that like fall. You know, it does fit
It
the
adds to
atmosphere.
it. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like you can eat Thanksgiving food all
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
But you purposely wait till November.
Yeah, it's like
That's a good
you're
point.
you're allowed to make all of that
Yeah,
stuff at any
turkey,
point in
stuffing,
time.
whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Mhm.
But you wait
Yeah.
because you know it
I would
tastes
be a
better.
much fatter man if I could have stuffing all year round and that kind of stuffing.
I do buy a lot of stuffing.
I love.
It's one of my
stuffing.
favorite sides. So
Yeah.
I'll come home with turkey stuffing, and,
Mhm.
and she'll look at me with judge with her
Oh,
eyes.
I knew what I was going to talk about because we saw it as a trailer in Good Boy.
You're gonna talk about Shelby Oaks.
Well, Yes, but that's one I want to. We need to go see.
Okay.
But Paranorman.
Yeah.
They're re-releasing it in the theater, but it came out like 10 years ago.
Wait, I thought this was 2. I thought they were remaking.
No. So Paranorman, they're re-releasing it for its anniversary.
Oh,
so it's not
okay.
the second one; it's the original one, and I love. Dude, it is so funny. It's a claymation. I think it's the same people who did
Coraline
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so funny. Like I remember watching.
I thought they were just coming out with a sequel.
No,
I didn't realize it was the.
It's a celebrate. It's a re-release for its anniversary, and I'm like, it's so funny and it's so good that I'm like, if you haven't seen it, it's a good one for the family too.
Yeah,
because it's kid creepy.
Yeah.
But you watch it, and the adults can watch it because there's so much adult humor.
Well, that's another one
I don't
that
know how
like
creepy being
good for
plays.
the kids. We went and saw on Saturday at the drive-in theater, going old school, doing the 30th anniversary of Casper.
Yeah,
Great movie.
That
Casper.
was, and the kids loved it. Like there was a couple spots there you could tell like what's gonna happen because you could tell something's creepy. And it was like wait, because every creepy moment has a little bit of funny to it.
Yeah.
So there'd be like instances when the ghosts are about to do something. Gabriel Scarlet gets scared, and then they'll do something funny immediately afterwards, and then they break out laughing.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a really good movie, like especially for Halloween.
That like era of movies, it was so good.
There was a core memory that I unlocked and remembered,
Oh, okay.
where you know the scene when Casper does like his whole
Yes.
come with me if you want to live.
Yeah.
Immediately, like Gabriel busted out laughing, and then during the movie he goes. Ooh! And I'm like, I did that when I was your age too.
Yeah, that's sweet. It's always fun when they get in.
Like I was like, all right, you're doing the same exact thing
Yeah.
I did. That is a timeless like bit of just comedy.
Well, now
That
we're
is
talking
good.
talking about Casper. I've stopped doing it because she never knew what I was talking about. But Caitlin would ask me to do something, whatever, and I'd be like, yeah, no problem. Piece of cake, piece of crumb cake. And you would just like never know what I'm talking about. Yeah, no problem. Piece of cake, piece of crumb cake. It's just like it just got such a great. Like I love that movie. Dude. It's so funny.
It's great.
Another one too, Halloween 3.
Nope.
Because it's nothing to do with Michael Myers, and that's why people hated it.
Yeah.
Because it's Halloween 3,
Yeah.
but it's not even about him. It's just its own. Because initially, that's what it was supposed to be.
Right.
Was they're going to do his whole vision was to do Halloween anthology stories.
Right.
And so he's like, okay, we'll do the first one. People loved it. Okay, fine, we'll do a second one with Michael Myers.
Sure.
But then
And
everyone
he
got
was trying
attached to Michael Myers. Yeah.
So Halloween 3 came out, and they're like, where's Michael Myers?
Yeah.
And then that's why Halloween 4 happened, and he's like back from the dead.
Aren't they
So-
making? Is it a TV show about the camp now?
I think so.
Yeah.
Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
If y'all are,
I love
the Welcome
It.
to Dairy show is about to
Yes,
start too.
and I've heard
Oh,
that
really?
one's
Yeah, it
yeah.
looks- the
Stephen
trailer's
King
out,
has
yeah.
like already given it its blessing, or it's like it's the creepiest thing yet.
They're going through all of it because they did Scream as well. Scream the TV show.
Yeah, did y'all watch that?
I did.
It was pretty
with,
solid.
The dancing girl, Bella Thorne.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot she was in that.
Yeah.
It was.
Trying
I
to
will
shake
say,
it up. Was
I was
Zendaya.
fully on board with the Scream TV series until the last season or last episode, something like that. Something happened in the last
Yes,
couple
the
episodes
last-
where I was
the-
like, "What the hell am I watching?" It was weird.
I fell off at some point, but
Yeah.
like I'll say the first season, legitimately good.
It was great.
Okay.
It was really
legitimately good. I was a little worried with Bella Thorne. I was like, I don't know, but
Yeah.
it was
She's a
really
mess.
good.
She's a little messy.
Well, yeah, but worked for the teenage drama
Sure.
like character.
Okay.
She fit that well.
Yeah.
I do want to see the Welcome to Dairy one because I love the
The trailer.
It
you look
movie.
at the
It is
trailer.
great.
It looks
Yeah,
good.
I love because you guys have both watched the old and new or just the
I've seen all,
and
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I like the old, the new one. Just it looks really good, and I love just all of that. So
I think this is
They
the
did a good
redemption
job.
too.
They really did.
Because the new one, I didn't like the ending of part 2. Like it was a little goofy for me.
I guess, yeah.
But they had the same problem with the old one. Like it was like
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah.
It was very creepy until the end.
I was going to say, I think it
Well,
reminded me very much.
Yeah,
of
well, so and that's like you kind of it's because it's also the way that the book itself was written. Because
Yeah.
the book,
the book
yikes.
is yeah.
it's pretty
Is it
well.
worse?
So
Well,
there's a
controversial section of it that we can explain later.
It's a little pretty intense.
Yeah, there's it's more of just the subject matter
Okay.
is a little it's no
I'm sure I
longer
can-
you couldn't publish one specific section of like
Okay.
not even a whole bit of it, just
It's-
one
it's
part of a
one
chapter.
part of a
It's
chapter.
Really,
Yeah.
it's got to be bad because I've been
But-
reading Stephen King. You know, and we've
Yeah.
talked about it recently. Creepy.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you, it's
dude.
bad for reasons you won't guess.
Yeah, it's not because it's scary. It's just it literally is just
Well,
subject matter.
He'll go
yeah.
off.
That's
He'll
true.
go off the rails. So if it's bad for him,
His cocaine years.
Well,
were
because
a little rough.
people are
gotta
like,
be-
why was this necessary?
Yeah, what was it?
and that's
Yeah.
problem.
Well-
But going back to the main part of it, it's like the ending of the book was also just a little. He's trying to tie it into the rest
Right.
of the series of
Right.
like his universe, and it just kind of was a little hokey.
Yeah.
And so that's why the ending of both the series and the movie is like, you kind of have to do something that's not as hokey, and you really can't.
It's always really disappointed me because, like, the first half of movie one, of the first half of, like, part one, was
it's great.
terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
Like, especially, you know, a little bit younger watching it.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I was so scared to see a balloon in
Yeah.
public.
Hiya, Georgie.
Oh,
What a balloon, Georgie.
so good.
The original one, though, I just love, like, how it's creepy, but it's so goofy, too.
Yeah.
He's like, kiss me, fat boy.
It was very... Yeah, that original...
And so that's why I like this one over the original, because Skarsgård does the
He does
best,
a great job.
like, creepy clown, where there's no goofiness to it.
No.
It's all extremely good. Like, the fact that he can do the smile and the eyes, that's not special effects.
No.
Like, there's a clip of him on Conan O'Brien, and they're like, can you do it? And he does the smile and eye thing. It's creepy.
Yeah.
It's
And
impressive.
I'm glad they're giving him another chance.
Yeah.
Because when I heard they brought him back for the show, I was like, okay.
That's awesome,
Because he did a good
he really did.
So there's some good stuff, man. Horror's one I absolutely love, but I purposely kind of hold off. It's one of those, like, you want to get to the season, get to the vibe, and then rip the band.
I really think it might be one of my top as far as like spooky movies, scary movies. It's like it's just so well done because I consider them because it's one story. So I even though they're two parts, I consider it probably up there.
It's kind of like Friday 13th. Like it's horror. I purposely don't watch it on if somebody wants to watch it during Halloween or time or just October, obviously I'll watch it. But like there's only like a couple Friday 13th a year, so I'm like, okay, what did I watch last time? I watched 2. Okay, this time I'm gonna watch 3.
Oh, you keep
because there's like
might
10
as well.
of them. So I'm like, that's how you get through it, and then it gets worse as you go. So you might as well wait. You might as well wait until the next.
It's no good doing it right in a row. you just immediately see the progression.
Yeah, and you're
oh
my God, he's in space now. Nanobots are transforming his body.
I don't watch past the 2. I watch 1 and 2.
Dude, you have to.
I watched 1 and 2. I've seen them.
If you like the crappy horror movies, at that point,
I went to. It ruins like such a good horror.
Dude, I went to the best double feature, and it was Muppets Take Manhattan and Jason Takes Manhattan. It was a double feature, and it was the best double feature of all time.
It's a weird sequel, but
it was Alamo Drafthouse.
Thought they were so.
It was
absolutely.
Great.
When you have something like that,
there was a manager somewhere programming that, and he giggled so much.
And it worked because I walked in, I was like, it was like you watching Kermit, and then you're watching the most ridiculous version of Jason. Hey guys, how's it going? Oh my God! and then Jason X, dude, has one of the best, because you know the plot of it.
X? No,
okay.
I don't think so.
So he somehow falls into a freezing chamber, right? It's it's normal Jason. He falls into a freezing chamber.
Yep.
He wakes up like 1,000 years in the future, so it's like all futuristic.
Nice.
They bring him on a spaceship. And it's Jason on a spaceship, and then he gets totally just like
it's like alien extinction.
Yeah, and then he is on the ship, and like he almost dies, and there's these little nanobot things because it's the future, of course.
Right.
These little nanobots that basically like transform him into this like powerhouse, and his mask is like silver, and he's just bulkier and bigger than before.
I love that.
And then like they're like, we can beat him by making him think he's back at home, and so it's like again they're still on a spaceship. Right? They put him in this like chamber that makes it look like he's in like back on camp.
Okay, and so it's the holodeck from Star Trek.
Yeah, basically.
Got it.
And so then, like the next scene, it's like these girls on camp, like trying to like entice him, and he puts him in a sleeping bag, and just beats the crap out of him on a tree. It is the funniest, dude. It is so funny. It is the best. It is the best.
Oh no,
Jason ever. It is ridiculous.
Okay, that's bad.
It's amazing. It's horrible. You'll watch it, and you're like, what is this? And I think he fights an android. Like, I think there's an android chick on the...
Wow.
Yeah, it's so left field from what it was. That's why, so, like, it went from whatever... I think it goes Friday 13th, like, Jason Goes to Hell or something.
Yeah.
And then, like, they lost the name. Like, they couldn't use Friday 13th.
Interesting.
So that's why it's called Jason X, because it's 10... but not really. Like they're like, it's no longer Friday 13th, and they finally adopted it back.
Just a cash cow at that
Yeah.
point. We're just milking it for what it's worth.
Bro, if you want a good time, I'm telling you.
I fell off after some time on those.
You don't even need to watch the other ones.
Yeah,
you just watch X.
Just go to X?
Yeah.
I got you.
You know who Jason is.
You know who Jason is, and then it just goes to be in space. It's great.
Jason in space.
It's like Jason Boogaloo, Electric Boogaloo. Like that's like the go-to name. It's So bad.
22, Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo, yeah, it's so bad.
You wait, it'll happen.
Oh man,
Oh, no.
it's great.
That's so bad.
That is good.
a
I'll
good time.
have to.
You have
look
to,
at that
dude.
one.
I'm telling you, if you don't watch anything else the rest of the month, watch Jason.
Just Jason. All right.
Another good, like, this one I guess isn't specifically a Halloween movie, but a good scary movie is As Above, So Below. I love that one. So that one's another one of those kind of, not quite found footages, but it's one of those, it's almost documentary style.
Yes.
So they're looking under the...
Is that the Paris?
Yeah, the Paris catacombs.
The catacombs.
And so they're looking for like the Philosopher's Stone type of thing.
Then I have They think there's like the Holy Grail or
the Fountain of Youth or whatever. Whatever. Pick your MacGuffin.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
think
there,
I've seen. I think just in clips I've seen most of this movie.
Fair. I like it because it's very like that documentary style. You know, people slowly dying off one by one. One creepy thing leads to another. Right. So it's really good. And plus, it's very like it pulls off a lot of Dante's Inferno as well. So
the game Dante's Inferno. It's peak. Yeah. I don't know if y'all played that, but Dante's Inferno.
I did not play that. No.
It was plays. I think it was on one of the platforms. I played it on PS3.
Yeah,
it's very good.
I've heard it's good. My PS3 broke when I was a kid. Yeah. I had to wait until I was an adult.
So you had your villain era for a little bit.
Yeah, literally. I remember. Yeah, my little cousin broke it. I was so mad. Yeah, and my parents were like, we don't have one anymore. It'll be okay. I was like,
no, it won't.
Literally how I learned to play games on the PC was that my cousin broke my PlayStation, so I was like, I have nothing.
All right, computer it is.
Yeah. So I was like, I gotta figure out.
Back when you didn't have to have a specialty computer.
Yeah, you didn't. No,
I just played like ED space bar, and you're like,
even just like all the graphics were still just as capable for just a regular home PC.
Oh yeah, I was playing Team Fortress 2, dude. You can run that on like an iPod.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dude, I was all I played was Oregon Trail. That was my jam.
Oregon Trail. Yes.
Hey, we were forced to play it. All right.
Dude, that wasn't even on the computers in my elementary school by the time I got
Really?
there.
Yeah, because
we had.
They're back now. Like now in elementary schools, they have it. Like
really?
Megan's in her classroom has it. Yeah.
Wow.
Because they have Oregon Trail on like the Switch. I'm like, I want to buy it so bad. Like, I want to buy it.
They have just Minecraft on all.
Yeah.
But we had a truck driving simulator. That's what everybody played.
See?
So we would just...
That explains a lot about your generation.
Just drive trucks.
We're surviving dysentery.
Right.
And you get your CLL.
You have to say no. You have to say no to a lot lizard, and that's as far as you go. Yeah. We get dysentery. He gets other
we get bitten by a snake 2 feet in the trip.
Yep. So, man, I never played Oregon Trail until I got much older.
I loved Oregon Trail.
I sped ran the shit.
Did you really?
I would like. I'd be like, I'm not stopping, dude.
You have to start as a banker, but then you always suck going across the roads or the rivers because then everything breaks and you can't fix anything.
Yeah, you know nothing. It's like, what's all this money going to do right now?
Yeah. You're like, I have a ton of money, but my cow's dead, my wife left me, and I'm bitten by a snake.
Cow dies, you start throwing quarters at it. Just
try to go shooting, nothing. You can come back with nothing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's so funny. I love the left turn there with Oregon Trail, but that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But let us know some Halloween movies out there. There's a lot of good ones. I think we've named a lot, but there's just so many. Yeah. And there's like some cheesy ones that I could get into.
I want to know I want to know all the B movies.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, you know what you need to watch this year?
What's that?
Is the one I gave you. It's
been a while.
Well, no. Well, yes.
That was a good creepy
You gave
one.
me a stack of B movies.
Yeah.
Ouija's.
Ouija's. Okay, yes.
You got to watch the pothead horror movies.
Dude, you need to watch Thanksgiving then.
Yeah, I need to watch that. Is it on streaming or anything?
Dude, I think you can get it for free. I think.
What's it called? Probably on Tubi.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Because Tubi's the one I needed. I always complain about Tubi, but I'm like, it literally is just free movies.
You remember Sabrina the Teenage Witch? How they had that little black cat puppet?
Yeah.
That's obviously a puppet. But it's a turkey.
All right, yep. On Tubi.
It's a Tubi. Let's go.
Look at it.
Let's go, Tubi. Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be hilarious.
No.
It's so good.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at him.
And there's more of them.
Oh, there's like 3.
How?
I've seen every one of them multiple times.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
It's so good.
Look at that poster.
Yeah.
It's
awesome.
Reception. Where's the sequel?
2012.
Dude, there's a musical.
Thanksgiving 3. What?
Yeah.
Negative response from critics.
Yeah, it's like,
who
who
would
wants to
have thought?
criticize
All right,
that?
No, come on.
The budget back in when was this done?
2008.
It had to be early 2000s.
2008 was $3,500, and I'm sure it shows.
That's
Oh
brilliant.
no, it's great. I
makes me
bet
sad.
they made 5 times the money off that.
Oh, dude, yeah, because even if it made like 50 grand,
So it was
I'm
shot
like,
on a
that's-
budget for $3,500 for 14 days in the summer of 07. Oh, this is
crazy.
a passion project.
And it was so funny.
I wonder if
'cause
there's a way to know how much it made.
I don't remember which particular film. Yeah,
oh,
you can
usually it
box office
says right
mojo,
there.
right?
Yeah.
Because it may not even gotten a theater release. It could have been strictly relying
No,
on
it was
like,
that
ad revenue.
It
and
went
things.
to no, I think it went to DVD.
Okay, no, it's just because it was a low budget independent, so I don't think they ever
Dude.
released any of
That's
those.
crazy, dude.
It's so good, and
That's
it's so funny
amazing.
too because I know there's
Yeah,
like,
watch
and
that.
I don't remember if it's the first one, the second one, or the third one, but there's a scene where there's like somebody obviously dies, but they die like just left of screen.
Okay.
It is so obvious they were taking ketchup and just
Splattering
doing
it.
this, but it's like
Past the Heinz.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, the whole time
They
you're
don't
just
have
like,
the Yamaguchi
Yeah, no, no.
splurt. It's just
So
ketchup
good.
being thrown at a guy.
So good. So that's what I want to know.
Get more
I wanna
ketchup
know
packets.
B films. Like I want to know bad horror.
Bad beef.
Bad
So I
horror.
have a great B film that isn't horror, but
Okay.
you would love it. It's Samurai Cop.
Oh, okay.
Samurai
Dude,
Cop?
I've heard of this. I've
It's
never watched
insane.
it.
Interesting.
It's literally these two dudes. It was like you could tell they saw Lethal Weapon and were like, we can do that.
Yeah.
And it was the worst, dude. I need to text you a clip later.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll
Because
watch it.
I'll send it to the group because y'all will
Okay.
get it, y'all watch it and be like, what the hell is this? It's insane.
You know something that didn't get the steam that I thought it deserved, but was a very funny movie. Was Haunted Mansion was with
That's Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
There's another one. It's Haunted something. It's with one of the Wayans brothers.
Yeah, it's like a spoof one too, kind of, isn't it?
Yep.
But it's like
Haunted House.
Haunted House.
Okay.
It's a spoof off Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
It was really, really funny. I don't think people
Oh,
liked it.
A Haunted House,
Yep.
the comedy horror.
Yep. I don't think people liked it for whatever reason.
Huh.
But as far as just a goofy, like
I mean,
bad,
that's what all of those are
a
supposed
good
to be.
bad
though,
movie.
Yeah.
It's a good bad movie.
Well, and that's
Yeah.
why I'm like, because people are overly harsh on certain movies because
Yeah.
like you go into it like people who don't like horror movies are always on reviewing horror movies.
Yeah.
I
You're
love
like,
that. Yeah.
you're like you hate them, but you're watching.
But you're
Yeah.
going to watch it
Yeah,
anyway. Yeah.
You're not gonna like it.
I talked about that with Annabelle. I talked to somebody, I can't remember who it was, and they were like dogging the movie. I was like, I didn't think it was that bad of a movie. I thought it was, it was good enough. I'm like, well, I don't like demons, and I was like,
Well, there you
why
go.
did you go watch Annabelle?
You're right.
Yeah, you're like, why are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made this movie seem like it was a good idea?
Especially, and you know every one of those kind of like niche directors.
all
Doesn't
the
matter
same.
what niche it's for.
Yeah.
They know they're doing it for themselves.
Yeah.
They're not doing it for reviews.
No.
Yeah,
like
no.
ever.
And I would tell you, unironically, Annabelle I thought was fine, but
Yeah.
but Annabelle 2 made the first one better.
Annabelle 2 was actually
because
pretty decent.
Annabelle 2 was a better movie, but
Yeah.
it tied into the first one. Like
Tied
a
in.
lot of the stuff that happened in the first one, they paid off in the
I was
second one
going
to
to
come
say,
back.
there was a lot of stuff like you're like, now it all makes
Yeah,
a little
'cause
more
stuff would
sense than
happen.
it did.
Okay.
Well, because stuff would happen, and you're like, why'd they do that?
Yeah.
But then they do it.
Yep.
But then the second one explains it. So you're like,
The
oh,
second
okay.
one explains it, especially like all the stairwell. Like,
Yes.
Like there's a stairwell scene. I remember sitting in the. I saw that opening night. I remember sitting in the theater and like, oh.
You're like, this makes sense now.
See, that sounds similar to like Paranormal Activity too, because
Yeah.
or just all the Paranormal Activity.
All
Because
the
like
Paranormal
they give more of the
Yeah,
lore
'cause you
the
can't
further
skip.
in you go. No, you can't.
You can't
because
skip
it really
around.
is just like, all right, here's a little bit more lore. Here's
Yeah.
a little bit more lore, and it's just like.
Which is funny. You wouldn't think lore.
No.
with that movie.
But there
was
is.
important.
There's a whole lore to
Oh, there's a whole
Paranormal
thing.
Activity.
It
Yeah.
goes.
Hey, I remember when the first one was coming out, though, like when they announced it, you could donate to the movie, and they
Yes.
announced your name in the credits. I think so.
Yeah.
My name's on those credits.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
wow.
I was one of we were one of the ones that downloaded
Before you
donated.
crowdfunded.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, because like it came out in 2008 or 9, so
Yeah.
I was like 17, 18.
Yeah.
And I was like, sure, I got a couple bucks.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever. They're like, anyone who donates will have a special credit name. And I'm like, yeah,
Nice.
dude, whatever, I got you.
You're number 472,000.
Oh, dude, when
Yeah.
you need to watch, like go just to the credits because
Yeah.
when they show everybody, it just like speeds through.
Oh,
as
I
fast
bet
as
it
Okay.
possible.
Yeah.
I'm like, you would have to like pull it up and then like slow.
know where yours
Yeah,
is,
and
and then
just-
like go to that timestamp. I wonder if somebody's cataloged it. I bet somebody has.
I'll try to look for it later and see if we can
See
get a
if we can find
screenshot. Yeah. I'll look for it later because obviously right now it's gonna. I could
No,
get
no,
time.
let's get the
Yeah.
Guys, just hang on one second.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's some
Yeah.
good stuff. No, but this is a fun season. We still got a lot
Yep.
longer in October than it feels. Like in my head, I go October's almost over, but we still have like
2 weeks.
We have like
Yeah.
2 weeks
Yeah.
left. So
like halfway.
So I'm excited.
The thing that happens with October is with a lot of you get a ramp down, you get like a cool down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You go straight into Thanksgiving mode.
Yeah.
October 31st, midnight, you're like all good. And as soon as November 1st comes, decorations are down.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
Pumpkins, the fall pumpkins are out instead of the spooky pumpkins.
Yep.
Well, that's why,
and then it's like Christmas and everything. Yep.
Well, it doesn't help that it's the middle of October, but like Walmart has Christmas stuff out.
Yes.
You're like, stop it. And then like Halloween this year's on a Friday, which I'm very happy about because I'm like, okay, you can take your kids trick or treating, you can do whatever you want to do. And then it's the weekend.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about work the next day.
And also it's like, all right, kids, let's finish it up. We have to go inside.
Yeah.
You got to go to bed for school.
Yeah,
Sundays are the worst Halloween.
Oh my gosh,
Like, I'll be honest, I'd rather have a midweek Halloween than a Sunday Halloween.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Because there's just...
Sunday's just a terrible day.
Yeah, because you're trying to
prepare
prep the
for
week.
work.
Yeah,
you're trying to prep, like, first day, and it's just bad all the way around. So,
well, anything else we got here?
I think that's about it for me.
Yep.
So, guys, let us know what are some of your favorite Halloween movies, anything we didn't mention, anything fun we should check out.
Yep.
And, of course, with football and all the other sports going on, let's see what we're excited about there.
Let's go Mavs.
We'll see next podcast how depressed we are or how excited we are. So.
It's gonna be a fun week.
Yep.
All right.
So sad.
All right. Thank you all. Check us out on our socials. Subscribe to our Patreon. We appreciate all the support. Like and subscribe. We'll see you later.
Bye, guys.